Welcome back to another episode of the C.P.E podcast, season 2, baby. I am your host, as usual, Chief Chris.
What's going on, this Jay? Welcome back. Yo, it's the most Waterfall Bill.
Studio and make the greatest song of all time.
Welcome back to another episode of the C.P.E podcast. As usual, I'm your host, Chief Chris, aka the Creator Chaos, aka Mr. I Don't Give a Fuck, aka the Bronx Mosquito, aka Hollywood Chief, aka Chief Swayze, aka Chief Curry. You already know your boy is in here. I'm the point guard of this bitch. I can't even get my shit right there. You laughing?
Every week I die, bro. It's just funny as hell.
And as usual, I am joined by my co-host. Why don't you take it away, brother, and introduce yourself?
Just a bald guy, bro. Just a bald guy.
Just a bald
Don't
guy.
call me Samo, don't call me Dan. Call me what you want.
And you be having different intros too, so don't be, you know what I mean? So I gotta start
mood that week. It depends on my mood that week, you know. But today we got a special guest, man. Homie, all from Live and Direct. He's in CPE Group 2. The homie Jordan Bradshaw.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Water champ.
Water champ, boy. Glad to be here. How y'all doing?
We blessed,
Where you from
man.
again?
And so am I from?
Yeah, where you from again?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah. All right. But
Okay.
Kentucky, Colorado, New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Kentucky, that's like Midwest, right?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all.
But see, if you ask me, I would assume it's Midwest. To me, it's like
it's like a weird geographical thing, but like if you ask me, it's the South.
It's the South?
Because culturally it's very much the South. Like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I kind of compare it to like Texas, where Texas is like west, but it's still south. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a southern state with a western influence. We're a southern state with a little bit of like a Midwestern.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, welcome, brother. We are glad to have you on this episode, man. Just for the listeners out there, this is not our usual Jordan that we usually have on the podcast. My man Jordan, he is out right now on a family emergency. We just want to wish him all the best and hope everything works out great for his family. And and we'll have him back next week as usual. You already know where we're going with this. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go check out What a Year. It's a new show that me and Dan had just launched. It's basically we're gonna be doing our top 10 albums from each year, and we started at 2020 in celebration of hip-hop turning 50 years old this year. So we started at 2020. Next episode that we drop will be in 2019, and we're going to go back and back like that, you know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna basically just hit you guys with more content, you know what I'm saying, especially for the YouTube channel, especially for the Spotify, Apple, and everywhere else you can subscribe to us at. But with that being said,
it's gonna be a busy week, bro. I'm dropping mad shit this week on the YouTube shit.
You already heard the man. He's dropping mad shit.
Upload that shit.
He's dropping mad shit this week, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in for that, man. So without further ado, though, let me hit this intro one time for the one time, and then we can get to business.
You damned if you do, you can't please everybody. When I learned I can't please everybody, my life was great. I don't care what you think about me. Yeah, you wash, get out of here, suck my dick. I don't care, no homo. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Because you can't let the world dictate who you are. Damned if you do.
And that's a fact, and that's why we are the CPE podcast, because we can't please everybody, and we don't aim to please everybody. We just here to smoke some gas and talk some trash. Speaking of smoking some gas, I got my joint ready right now, man.
Man, that's that CBD shit. Stop playing the crowd.
Nah, this that real shit.
Smoking that good.
Actually, this is what's this called? Gas cream. I think
you know
it's
about
called
that good shit.
Man, I'm in Colorado.
You got weed cream. You got weed cream.
I'm in Colorado. All we got is good shit.
Boomer ass over here. You're rubbing weed on himself like, yeah. I'm getting high.
And then I got my knockout punch. Nah, the CBD, that should be.
Nah, so he's good. I want to get some for my dogs. Just give them a little extra thing, you know?
Yeah, I just seen they sold that today. I was looking at something today.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. And yo, Jordan, so Jordan, right before we started recording, you had mentioned that you don't drink or smoke, right? So how long have you done that for? Like, or has that just been like your life?
I mean, that's really just been like my life. when I was a teenager, you feel me? I had like a little wild time where I would try to do it. When I go to a party, I drink whatever you can, smoke whatever you got rolled up. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, it never hit for me. Like, I could never really catch on to that wave like everybody else. Like I was telling y'all before we started, I think all liquor and beer is nasty. They got to taste good for me to drink it. And like as far as smoking goes, I don't know if it was because like I never inhaled it right or what, but like I never got that high. So I left it where it was.
No, I respect it, homie. I respect it. See, and myself in particular, I'm actually 306 days now, actually alcohol free, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm on it with you now, you know what I mean? And I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to it, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I am. I'm just gonna say right now, at this very moment, I'm content with myself, you feel me?
Hey, brother, welcome to the sober side, man.
I ain't sober. I ain't say that much. I said I don't drink alcohol. Don't get me the line on this bitch, yeah.
Hey, with the alcohol-free side, we embrace you with open arms.
Yeah, I appreciate that, my brother. You know, I have a customer that usually comes into my store. He's I think he's 13 years alcohol free, right? So during this week when I was like 303 before that day, and I came up to him, I was like, yo, bro, I said I just hit 303 days clean. He was like, man, I'm proud of you. He said, but be careful, because the last 60 days reaching into that first year is really gets hard for people. I was like, nah, I got this, man. But I definitely appreciate that, you know. And then even down to the people that's in my class with me, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everybody knows by now that, you know, I'm on probation and shit like that. And so I was forced to take counseling classes and shit like that for my DUI and everything. But then after me being forced to do that, I went ahead and started seeking therapy on my own now, you know what I'm saying? So I got people that I speak to in my class whenever I'm feeling like I need an itch and I want to drink. I call them, one of them up, or text one of them. You know, we hold each other down with that shit. And, you know, and then now my counselor, you know, I think he has a real dry ass, boring, dry eye voice, man. But he's cool as shit, though. Shout out to my man Alfonso, you know what I'm saying? Holding me down, man.
What would you say is like the biggest differences, like changes in your body that you've noticed since you've been sober for so
long? I'm not tired of it like the way I used to be. Like, cause I used to drink. Like I wasn't one of those guys who have a shot here or a drink there. Now, when I drink, you feel me? I overindulge in it. So definitely the tiredness is going out of me when it comes to that. Also, just my attitude too. Like I noticed, like being sober and shit like that. Well, not sober, we're being sober from alcohol. I've noticed that my attitude is way different than the way it was, you know, from a year ago. Like I get pissed off at the drop of a dime. You feel me? Now I'm able to go ahead and take certain criticism or whatever the case may be, and just digest it and not really just come at people like so angrily all the time. You know, my attitude too. Like I said, I'm not angry as much as I used to be. I get angry, but shit, you know what I mean?
Did you notice like maybe like your face got like a little bit thinner? Because like when you drink, usually it's a little more puffy. You always see that difference when people stop drinking for a while. You just see like slim down like a little bit, you know?
Honestly, it was the opposite for me. I honestly put on more weight because now I eat more now than I was before when I was drinking. You know, sometimes
I like drinking on an empty stomach. I go all out.
Yeah, that's how I be.
Things or whatever, I do everything on an empty stomach. I want the full effect. Unless we're doing liquor that night, then I'm gonna eat something, you know. But beer, give me that shit. Empty stomach. That's my meal for the night.
Facts though, I ain't gonna lie. That's my calories right there.
Don't be like me. This is not a promotion.
Yeah, I promise you, we are not telling y'all that. We are not telling y'all to go ahead and fuck yourselves up and continue to drink. We are telling you though, if you are facing some kind of addiction, whether it's alcohol, any type of drugs or anything, and you feel like you're ready to kick it, and you do feel like you need some help, I advise everybody out there, do seek and get that help, because I'll tell you right now, the hardest step sometimes is admitting the fact that you have a problem. You know what I mean? So
just get into the first step, you know.
So
and the thing I always tell people that always be like, oh, you know, I want to stop smoking weed. I'm just like, take a break. Don't go all out and be like, yo, I'm gonna just quit. Some people, they could do cold turkey. A lot of people can't. But just start with, I'm gonna not do it for a day, then go to 3, then go to a week. It gets easier like that instead of being like, I'm gonna just quit forever. You know, because then you just don't give a fuck like in 2-3 days or something, you know. But just take a step, one day at a time. Everything is one day at a time, man. Anything you do.
you open yourself up and like you're more prone to relapsing too. You try to go cold turkey, like you said. Not everybody can do that. Like it
Yeah.
takes real mental strength to go out there and be like, all right, you stop it right now.
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
I'm a cold turkey person. If I gotta stop something, I just stop doing it. I don't care.
Nah, I'm the same
I'm
way
a
too, bro.
psycho.
I try to. I got to baby step my way into things. Like if I'm gonna break up ice or something.
Yeah, you just gotta find out what works for you and do that, man. There's more than one way to skin a cat or whatever they say, you know. Don't skin cats. It's not great.
Oh man, yo, we are all right. So let's go ahead and jump into let's play this real quick before we get started with this. Yo, LL Pen is crazy, yo. LL,
Yeah, when he wants to rap, yeah.
when he want to rap, that's a fact.
If he really wants to rap, yeah.
Always like part of the verse the most in it. So
Yeah, I think so too. I think I lean on it just a little bit more.
You know what it is for me too, though. That's one of the things I miss about hip hop. I miss like all those fucking different like regions clashing on a track together. Like
that's no region, bro. Everybody was from New York.
yeah, I was about to say.
I'm saying New York. They all from New York, but I'm saying like different parts of the borough.
Boroughs ain't different regions. New York,
no,
Bronx, motherfucker.
What you mean? Yes, that's well, I guess. But no, but different sections of the Bronx. But you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was, I mean, not the Bronx of New York, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody just getting together doing some shit like that. Like I remember when Fat Joe and them niggas did it with New York, you know, we used to get a lot of that shit back in the day, yo. The game is different now.
It's not a bad Fat Joe versus others, though.
With y'all being from New York, though, why y'all think that don't happen as much no more?
Oh, everybody's a hater, bro. Come on, everybody knows like how it happened. Like, you know, everybody was beefing at that time in the 2000s. But also just like, you know, people beef, you know, that side of the rap game, you know, and that side though. But, you know, everybody sticks to, you know, clicks and crews. And it's just like you could like Slug from Atmosphere said this one time, like when you could pay for verses, it's not really genuine, you know. Not that it's like wrong to pay for a verse, but there's no chemistry with the verse that you're getting also. You know, also just back then it was like, oh, we're gonna do a posse cut because after the what was the Juice Crew song again?
The
Symphony. After the Symphony, it was like, oh shit, you could do this, you know. Then you have more posse cuts and shit, and that's before obviously the Reasonable Doubt. That's like '95, I think that song.
Which one? The Symphony?
No, the song you just played. The
the one you the Shot You. Yeah, that's from like '95. Yeah,
because Prodigy's thing is in the Jay-Z song.
Yeah, because it also, and even then, when he was talking about like, oh, I'm just MC Hammer, Kumo D, Ice-T, like those are all recent battles that. Well, Kumo D is the more older one out of the three of them, because that was the first one that he really like came out on industry beef with, and then it was Ice-T and shit like that, or was it? It was Ice-T next.
It had to be
no, I think it was Hammer next, and then it was Ice-T.
He beef with Hammer?
Yeah. What?
Beefing with Hammer is hilarious.
They said he was stepping though back in the day.
Now he gets his proper like flowers and shit. But I mean, at that time, it's like, oh, what the fuck is this? You know?
Right.
But not even just that. Niggas was saying that MC Hammer was a gangster. Like,
oh yeah, everybody knows that now. Redman was like, they hand me like 100 deep.
Yeah, like that Redman interview. You said he made him say yes sir and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you never know who knows who, you know. So it's like you fuck with the wrong person. Yeah, they might be. It's like Naughty by Nature was trying to fuck with De La Soul. I think they had like a fight or something, you know. And then it's like, oh, yeah, they're flower power dudes, but they'll fuck you up too. Like,
no, yeah, for sure. I mean, and everybody know how Tretch was. Tretch was a fucking goon. He still is. Like
Tretch had a chain around his neck as a chain, an actual big ass thick chain with a lock as a fucking chain. Like, Tretch was, if I see that dude, I'm crossing the street. Yeah, I like my life, bro.
Like that's that's another one too. Yeah, I don't want no smoke with a nigga who walk around with a lock and a chain, dog.
And he fuck with Tupac. If he got that Tupac energy, they're gonna start some shit.
That's a fact. Yeah, good. Pac was his man. Facts. Pac was his man.
Tretch was nasty that time.
Yo, man, the 90s man was just so beautiful, yo. How old are you, Jordan? If you don't mind us asking, we're putting you on blast.
I'm 28.
28. Okay,
all right. 28.
So we got about.
Man, you're around our age. You're not that old. I mean, more my age than you, but
yeah, I'm gonna say I got a decade over.
Not because him and my boy like in the other group be like, yo, yeah, you old and bald, you old and bald. I'm like, you bitches are like 28. Y'all gotta stop.
That's why I always say in the group chat, like, bro, none of us is really that far apart in age.
Yeah.
That's what
28, 35 is just a couple of years, bro.
Like,
it's
bro,
Because like you're at that
7
age,
years.
you're at that age where like I always said, like what birthdays is like you get to your 16th, 18th, you know, that's like a special year. 16, 18, then 21, then 23 is like a weird year. You celebrate 25. After 25 and to 30,
25.
so those numbers don't even count really. Like you don't like, oh, okay, just another year. Like
Not true.
25, then 30. After 30, you go to like 40, you know, like
Oh,
significant
yeah.
birthdays, you know?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like I feel about it.
No, I'm definitely agree with you. It's 16, 18, and then after 18, of course, it's your 21st birthday. 22, it really don't. If it's like, oh, nigga, 22,
Yeah,
I'm
22 is
here,
like
like
whatever.
I could do whatever I was doing last year. You know what I'm saying? But once you hit 25, then because remember back in the day, you couldn't even get into certain strip clubs unless you was 25 and older.
That's crazy. Nah, see, I ain't that old, Jordan. I'm not that old.
I'm just saying, my nigga, like I frequently went to a lot of spots in my younger days.
I'm sure you did. You look like one of those.
I was telling somebody else that like after you turn 21, it's all kind of like a blood. Like it don't really, you know what I'm saying?
It's like it's really just a number, you know.
Yeah. But I'm thankful for it though. Like I remember being like 21, thinking like, damn, bro, I'm about to be 30 in 9 years. And now here I am 2 years, you know what I'm saying, away from it. I'm just like, you know, I'm thankful. I feel like the older I get, the more thankful I am for making it this far. Even though I'm still young as hell. Like,
yeah.
There's a lot of people that haven't seen 28
though. I
though.
wake up, waking up grateful is the only thing you can do every day, bro. It's the first thing you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, you know, just be thankful for life. The way I live, because see, like, we're not turning this like and we are going to get into the episode, ladies and gentlemen. We just kicking it right now.
It's been a slow week news anyway. So
and it's been a slow week in news.
Yeah, it's been a slow 2 weeks. We didn't do an episode last week.
Yeah, I got cursed out by a couple people, but y'all be all right, you know what I'm saying? I did but anyways, what I was saying, oh yeah, and before what was I saying?
Numbers blurring, time, being grateful.
Like for me, honestly, like it wasn't because like it wasn't until I reached my 30 that I was like, you know what, I'm cool. Like I don't feel like 31, like I gotta celebrate this one, make a big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't make a big deal. And it's like Dan said too, it's like from 21 to 25, then 25. That 25 was a big deal. Then 30 was a big deal for me. I don't like I get excited for my birthday because I know I made it in another year and I'm blessed for that and I'm thankful for that. But like I think I'm gonna really get like super excited at 4-0. You feel me? Once I hit that 4-0, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, like I'm really like because then like
proper
it's a lot of
OG
reasons
status.
And not only that, but it's also like you gotta really think about it too. Like, damn, I made it 40 years on this earth out of a lot of shit, especially coming from any kind of background. If you come from like if you came from any kind of like gang environment growing up, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, like or just having a hard knock life.
You'd be like, yo, how did I not just like die? Like just randomly, you know, some dumb shit. Just like how did I make it? You know, you crossed one time too early, this, then the third. So certain situations that happen. Just like still here. No shit.
When you're just young and wild and too, like I be thinking back on stuff, and I'm just like, bro, like what was I doing? Like,
yeah, but you have to kind of go through some situations to learn those lessons firsthand. Not all of them. If you can like if you can learn something from somebody else and not go through that, you know. But you can put in certain situations where you have to learn just firsthand, or else like what is it really, you know?
No, yeah, you gotta know what it's like for you to lose shit in order for you to really feel anything like because if you just grow up and you just everything is good for you, you ain't never had a fucked up anything, you know what I mean? Like that, you don't really get a lot of street knowledge, and especially like, and then you don't get like I don't know, like I said, like for instance, like there's a difference between kids who were homeschooled and kids who went to like public school and private schools and shit. It's a different environment. You cutting off all that socialness, like. It's just bad for you, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't go through shit in life, you never gonna really appreciate shit. That's what point I was trying to make. Like once, like I've lost homes before. You feel me, my nigga? Like I've been on the dirt before. Like you know what I'm saying? And like I'm thankful that I've always been able to pull myself up and get myself right. You feel me?
It also goes with dating. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh man, dating sucks. People suck. This, that, and third." Like if you're trying to find or like try to get to the one person you want to be with the rest of your life and shit. you have to go through people that are not meant for you, and no matter how it ends, like that's part of dating and relationships. So like I never look at things like, man, women suck, dating sucks, people are this, no one's trustworthy, no one, everybody's this. Like if you look at it like that, you have an illusion mentality. You know, I'm not saying date everybody, I'm not saying do everything to everybody either, but you have to go through people to find the one person that actually makes sense with you for the rest of your life. That's part of dating. So when people bitch about dating, sometimes I'm like, it's not that. It's more about what's the culture of dating right now that people like succumb to. In real life, with me, like people are still normal. But when you look at like the dating discourse, like on the internet and YouTube and shit, that's a completely different thing. You know, it's like, oh, men ain't doing this shit. Women are doing this now. Da 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 da. And part of that's true in society for sure. And you might come through those people sometimes, but when I go outside, it's not like the internet, which is pretty funny. Not for the most part, but I mean, for the most part, yeah.
I feel like a lot of the clashes that we have between like men and women is over sensationalized anyway. It's like men don't do this and women don't do that. And I feel like a lot of people haven't really had that experience. They just see the shit on the internet and then they assume everybody's like that.
Yeah.
If you're somebody that spends all their time on the internet all day, you're gonna think that's all it is because that's all you see. You're not interacting out there in the real world.
And you're judging people before you actually get to know them. Anytime I meet a new girl or a new person, I don't put societies or my history on them. I let them show me who they are and you know all that. Like that's all you can ask for, man. Give me a clean slate. Let me show you if I'm good or not for you. That's it.
Nah, facts.
And too, whether it's like a good or bad relationship that you came out of, or really anything in life, I always feel like it's best to like look back on it as like, all right, what can I take away from this? What can I learn from this? How can it mold me into a better person? You can always learn from anything, good or bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely feel you guys are coming from both those sides. And like I said, man, just get out there, get some experiences. Like Dan said too, like dating people sometimes, like you have to date the wrong ones in order to find the right one. Like
or even people who are good for you, but then they're not just that person.
Yeah, know? Like I ain't saying going out there. We're not saying go fuck everything. You know what I mean? Like don't do that, my nigga. Don't go
fuck everything.
You know what I mean? Don't go silly with the dick, nigga. Don't do that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, but because women are tempting. There are some beautiful women.
Oh my god, bro! There's so many women, bro. There's so many women, bro. Like,
what you saying, Jordan?
I said they outnumber us, bro. Like I think it's like 4-1 on the planet. There's way more women than them.
Yeah, in DR, the last that I saw in DR, it's 6 women to 1 man.
See, that's crazy.
So listen, you're gonna have to be a side piece. You're gonna have to be a side piece. If you just look at stats, you know.
He's like, yo, man, I can't do all of this shit, yo. Would you really be? Let me ask you a question though. Would you be down with a polygamy relationship?
I mean, for fun, not for serious.
Yeah, like I couldn't do that shit. Like this is not real life like relationship. Like I feel like that's something that can fun. Like briefly, not long term.
It's a lot, but it's also like, bro, dealing with one woman is already hard, bro.
So are you pro monogamous or you know what I mean?
For yourself.
Personally, I'm pro do whatever the hell you want to do. But me personally,
for you.
Yeah. For me personally, yeah, I'm monogamous. That's the word.
Yeah, I'm definitely monogamous too.
Yeah, like you said, I could fuck with you, but like on some real, like you my girl, my shorty, nah, I ain't doing all that.
But to find 2 girls that are okay with this and also like can abide by your rules, bro, you can't even get one girl to abide by your rules, bro.
Wait, hold on. Don't drag us out too far now, Dan, because you about to take us somewhere. I'm about to go off, my nigga. Because, all right, question. Hold on, my brother. Let's cook real quick. Let's cook real quick on this. This is definitely not part of the topics, ladies and gentlemen. This is all freestyle right now. But I got a question for you, right? So you said it's by your rules, right? So do you feel like if you get into one of those relationships like that, right, it would be according to the man's rules or the woman's rules? Like, do you think that it would have to be like, all right, this is what I'm doing. Like, we can only have an extra girlfriend. We're not bringing an extra man in the bedroom. Like that's what I'm saying.
100% is my rules. You the fuck? I'm not getting led by a woman in that scenario. That makes no sense to me. I'm not doing the 2 dudes and 1 girl thing.
No,
I'm not doing that. It's gonna be two girls and me, but it's gonna be my rules too. Because if you don't set the rules and you don't make the boundaries, they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. Not like with other people, but like in the way they want attention, the way they want to do this, that, and third, living situations or whatever it is. Like you have to set the rules. Because if
I
you
get
got two
tired of
girls
your
going for
asses just
you,
start fucking each other.
you're the leader, bro. That's the way it goes. If it's one girl and two guys, the two guys are being led by the woman. In that scenario, the woman has to be the leader. It has to be. It makes no sense other way. Not to me.
Oh, this
And then
nigga.
too,
I mean,
you
I'm not
gotta-
saying like we can't have like a compromise or like talk about it, but I'm just saying like these are my rules. Where do we go from here? But you gotta have two girls that are willing to abide by your rules to some degree, because you're the man with two girls.
And see, I feel like it's probably a little easier to find two girls that's willing to be in a polygamous relationship like that than two dudes. Because, we got that mindset of like, not sharing you with her. Like, let me share you with him. So, like, fuck would I do that for? And then it's just like, if I don't like this nigga, what if he's weird? He into like some other shit? Like, yeah, no.
He sucks at 2K.
Yeah, like whatever.
Get up my
like,
PlayStation
like,
4.
what if this nigga filthy? Like he don't clean for real. Like his mother said he come to the crib with dirty fingernails and all that shit. Like,
Oh, nah, we not doing that. Yeah. See, I couldn't be. See, honestly, like I'm cool with on both scenarios right now in my life. You feel me? But if it was for me to get involved with that shit, it would have to be like me and two women, obviously, and then it would have to be like my rules too. Like, you feel me? Like, cause then I feel like, all right, one of them may be my main. You feel me? So she can't go fuck other niggas. You feel me? But the other bitch, like she probably could go get. Sorry, the other woman. Excuse me. Not even just saying that, but the other woman, she can go do what she want to do too. Like, you feel me? Just make sure she protect herself too. Like, you feel me?
I ain't fucking with that. Nah,
You can't do
ain't no way you
that.
fuck. Nah. This is dark, bro. Nah.
I feel like you gotta already mentally prepare yourself that like, yeah, we all in this together, but I mean it's basically an open relationship.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta already have that mindset. It's like, all right, it's basically a fancy open relationship.
Yeah.
You know what though? I feel like that's what all these situations are really called nowadays. Like they're not fucking just they just open relationships. You feel me? Like you doing you, I'm doing me. You feel me? Sometimes it may be like you only like I got another nigga or she got another like or you got another bitch. What I'm saying like, but either way, like it's just like I don't know, like how I'm feeling that shit no more. Like when I was younger, I'd be on some like yo, don't give a fuck. Go do you, shorty. Like I'm good. Like I'll be chilling, doing me. You feel me? But like now, especially my coming into my 40s too, my nigga. Like my birthday this month too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Libra gang. You already know what it is.
Astrology whore. Shut up.
Libra
Bro, this guy be
gang.
posting his Libra bullshit all the time. Libra gang. Libra. Fucking.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring that AKA back. AKA Daddy Libra, nigga. You already know.
But too though, I noticed that like in my time dating like today's age, I feel like when it comes to just dating in general, I noticed I don't know how it was for y'all coming up. I know y'all a little older, but I've noticed that like women are more direct now, at least for me, where it's just like just let me know if it's just me or if it's other people. Let me know if we exclusive. That's one thing that I get asked a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the women that I interact, they really want to know like, is it me and you, or is it you and everybody else, and then everybody else? Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, that's good though. Anytime you can be more direct is always good, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Yeah, I respect that more
I
than
prefer
anything
it that way. Yeah, I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
Let me know what I want to answer.
If I'm just an option, let me know. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Just I know, you know.
I think communication.
You're not here pimping. Nobody know about it.
All right, guys. So before we go any further, man, I want to go ahead and send some rest in pieces out, man. We missed the last week episode, like Dan said, so we didn't get a chance to say it. So I'm gonna still say it though, just for the people, because I was really fans of all of these guys. You know what I'm saying? So we want to start off first and foremost by saying, rest in peace to Terry Funk, legend in wrestling. If you are a wrestling fan, you know about this man, his career, and the fucking hardcoreness that he brought to a match. Like he was willing to damn near die in the middle of that ring for your entertainment. Like, you know what I mean? And no one's asking him to do it, but the fact that he did it, I appreciated it so much for what he's brought to the wrestling culture. Like he's really like one of the staple men when it comes to certain matches, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shout out to rest in peace to him and shout out to his family. Hope everybody's doing good, you know what I'm saying, holding themselves down. Jordan, you're a wrestling fan, correct?
Yes, I am.
Right. So you heard about the Terry Funk news, right? How did you feel about that when you heard about it?
So at first I was just like, "Who is that?" Because all I seen was the name. I didn't see his face yet. So I googled him. I was like, "Okay, I've seen him around before." I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not too familiar with his matches because when I was growing up, I kind of grew up in the like the 2000s, early 2010s era of wrestling. Like that's when I was heavy on it. So I wasn't too familiar with his work. Once I recognized him, I was like, damn, like that's crazy. You know, RFP him. So
yeah, for sure. And Dan, I'm pretty sure you heard about him before, right?
Yeah, I heard about him. I didn't see his matches though.
Yeah.
I watched wrestling for like 2-3 years when I was young.
My mother,
WCW, WWF era,
oh, okay.
Steve Austin, NWO, Red Wolfpack and shit.
Oh yeah, that was the
Rey
days, man.
Mysterio.
Oh yeah, when he was part of the
Those were pretty good
LWO and
years.
shit. And then no, first he
Yeah.
was part of the Filthy Rascals in WCW.
Oh, that too?
Yeah, he was a part of them niggas because it was him, Hoover 2, Conan.
Yo, Conan was fucking bro. This guy had a rap video, this little jock thing. I'm like, yo, this guy is fucking ridiculous, bro. What is this guy doing? Little did I know I'd be bald too, like 10 years later. But you know, so.
Facts, man. But yeah, so Terry Funk, man, rest in peace once again. Also want to say rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Wyndham actually is his name. Rest in peace to him. Another. So now I know you probably familiar with him, right, Jordan? Because
yeah,
this is around the time, right?
Yeah, I remember when he debuted. I didn't really at first. I wasn't because he was a part of Nexus at first. And like I didn't notice that at first until I went back and looked at his Nexus picture. But yeah, he was a part of Nexus at first, and when he debuted, I remember thinking like this shit dope. Like I like the whole aesthetic that he got going on, and like that little crab walk he used to do before he did his finishing move. I thought that shit was hard too. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting that. That one really felt like it came out of nowhere. Like damn, like it's like one of those deaths where it's just like you don't expect him to die. Because I was like, damn, he couldn't have been that old. I mean, he wasn't. He was only 36. Like, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
And, he's actually the second one to die from the original Wyatt thing. I can't remember the other dude's name, but he was
Brody
on the
Lee.
long black beard. Yeah,
Brody
he died
Lee.
back in 2020. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I know. I remember when that shit happened, yo. Because I remember, because I'm an AEW fan, you know what I'm saying? As I'm wearing the AEW shirt right here. Hold on, because I got something else to say before we got it. You know what I'm saying? The four pillars. But I got something to say before we get to that real quick. You know, there's a reason why I wore this shirt today specifically for this episode. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Bray Wyatt, yeah, man. Yo, he was just so creative to me. Like, and then like his whole revamping of his character and everything like that, and just coming up with like he was just a mastermind with that shit. Like the whole Fiend rebirth, you know what I mean? Like everything. The Firefly Funhouse, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called, some shit like that. When he had the and then Alexa Bliss, she came out, she made some comments too, and then she was like that was the funnest time that she ever had in her career was working with Bray, and she had said that way before he had even passed away. So I don't even want people going out there saying that shit because she said that shit back like when he first brought her in, like you feel me, like to do that shit with him. And then she was like, and Alexa at that time was already Alexa Bliss, you know what I'm saying? She was already like a multiple time women's champion, multiple tag team women's champion, you know what I'm saying, at the time. So her going with Bray Wyatt was just another addition to her character, and then bringing back that Twisted Bliss shit that she was on originally, you know what I'm saying? Before she was a baby face like that. And she still was a baby face. But yeah, man. So Bray Wyatt, yeah, man. And like you said, Brody Lee, like they all of them connections, you know what I'm saying? Braun Strowman's the only one that's left right now. No, and Eric Rowan. And Rowan, can't forget about Rowan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so rest in peace to Bray. And also, yo, I'm pretty sure Dan, we could talk about this. Jordan, you may not probably remember this a little bit, but Bob Barker, the big homie Bob Barker.
And I got something to say about this too. Once y'all get y'all fingers out though.
All right, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to say rest in peace to him real quick, because growing up as a kid, everybody watched The Price is Right, my nigga. Like that was just that was what like everybody was like, yo, and then we all would be right along with the nigga screaming out bed numbers like, yo, nah, higher. Like, yo, that shit was just funny. They try to do that shit with that Let's Make a Deal show with the Wayne
Bobby
Brady.
guy.
No, that's Wayne Brady, right?
Yeah, Wayne Brady. Oh,
Yeah. That shit was trash. It was alright, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't Price is Right. Nah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, he was legendary for that shit, yo. Like I said, I grew up watching that shit with my grandmother, then my mama.
So you watched all that type of shit with your grandma?
Hell yeah, my nigga.
For sure, yeah.
Every time.
The day shows. I know y'all niggas done watch some soap operas in your life.
Oh, well, I'm Spanish, so
yeah, I can understand that.
General Hospital, I think like All My Children, shit like that. Yeah.
All My
Little
Children.
Jordan watching General Hospital is just the funniest shit I heard all week, bro.
Nah,
That's
my nigga,
funny.
yo, he ain't lying. Days of Our Lives.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital. Those are big ones, yeah.
My shit was The Bold and the Beautiful. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit came on at 1:30, I think it was, or 2:00 or some shit like that.
That's funny, man.
No, I remember that shit.
That's crazy.
That shit came on at 4 p.m. and I remember like clockwork. So I'd be on the PlayStation. My grandmother come downstairs just to watch me on the big TV. I just sat there. So yeah.
She's like, all right, young man, take that shit off real quick. My soap opera's on.
4 p.m. But no, I was gonna say about this Bob Barker. I'm not a conspiracy theorist nigga. Like, okay. I'm not. I think most of them. I know you are.
I think I know where you going.
Most of them to me is bullshit, but on everything, Bob Barker died back in like 1718, bro. Like, I remember reading this shit. They did, and what's crazy, right? They did the same shit with Gene Wilder when he died. Yeah, they did the same shit with Gene Wilder when he died. I think they tried to say that he officially died in 16. But I was like, nah, bro. I remember that nigga dying in like 2013 or 14, bro. Because I mean, that shit was everywhere. Like, I was like, yeah,
he's like, nah, that nigga died, yo.
Yeah, I was like, that's why when the news came out, I was like,
I feel like it's like that butterfly effect type of shit where like something happens and then like the timeline shifts a little bit and a few things just change pieces. Yeah. And you're like, wait, that didn't happen already? What?
Yeah.
That should be weird, bro. It should be tripping you out.
I swear. And that's why I was just like, you know what? I ain't even gonna think too much. Maybe he did die. Maybe I'm tripping.
Nah, but that's crazy what you just said too, Dan, like about the whole trickle effect with the butterfly and everything. Because I just recently saw The Flash because it's out on HBO Max and Max. Yeah. That's what it is now. Yeah. But either way, I just seen that shit. That shit was alright. It wasn't bad. I ain't going for it.
It's just the last third of the movie where like everything just The ending was good. I liked like the thing with the end with the mom and everything, but just like that ending thing was just after like they fight the thing and go to like.
Yo, have you seen Blue Beetle?
I ain't seen.
I saw it.
You saw Blue Beetle? Fire. Yo, that shit is fire. Yo,
it's very generic in like certain aspects, but like the main part of it's really good.
No, facts. It really is. We got to talk about that, but not on this episode. We got to talk about it though, because I really, really enjoyed it. I just saw it last night. I'm going to go see Equalizer 3 on Monday on Labor Day and shit.
It came out this week, right?
Which one?
I got to watch that, bro. Equalizer just came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see that.
I got to watch 2. I ain't seen 2 yet.
Yeah, I just saw 2 like a couple months ago.
Yeah, I got to see 2.
Yeah.
One was hard.
I like seeing Denzel do some fun shit too. It's fun.
Yeah.
These are good. Like, I like them in Man on Fire.
Yeah, like we do some type of role.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Like Manchurian Candidate, like shit like that. We got like action roles or like more dramatic roles. I like him in shit like that.
Because he got that stoic thing to him, and he's also like old school. And it's like, this motherfucker's doing it again, bro.
He's the man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but Denzel's the GOAT. I've been saying that for years.
He's the GOAT. He's like second or third, but I'm not mad at that.
No, he's the GOAT.
I wouldn't argue with that.
Robert De Niro's the GOAT, bro. Stop
I knew it. We had this argument on the group. And
I'm just saying he has more classics.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna throw a wrench in there. I think Samuel L. Jackson the GOAT for real.
I think he's like I think he has a longevity factor in beating everything.
Yeah, I was going to say what you want. He might not be like the most diverse, I guess you could say, but like everything he's in is good. Even like his like direct to DVD shit. You ever seen Hero? Even those are good. It's good because he's in it. Like,
Well,
Not
all these
Drake,
actors
everything,
are good
because
every time, you
Secret
know.
Invasion was mid.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't watched it. I'm so behind on like all the Marvel
MCU bullshit.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And the
I ain't
thing is,
seen a
like,
lot of those.
if I could take my time back, I wouldn't watch half the shows that came out.
Mm.
Miss Marvel didn't do it for me. She-Hulk didn't do it for
I
me.
like
Secret
Miss
Invasion
Marvel.
didn't
It
do it.
was cute, man. It was.
Miss Marvel's first episode, I was super hyped. It was really good, and I felt like the show was hers, and like she was like in that role. And then after that first episode, it's like, oh, okay, here's the plot and here's the villains. Now let's focus all on that and the little love story triangle bullshit. When
Yeah.
it's about her in the first episode, it's amazing. The first episode's really good. Like I feel like I'm watching her. You know, you just have to do like a regular, the teen drama thing. You didn't have to do the whole crazy super villain shit because the villains were whack. The plot was ass. The family's not bad. They're good for like first couple
It
episodes,
was
but I
cool,
was so
man.
disappointed in Miss Marvel.
I was disappointed because I felt like it could, but I
Villains suck.
understood it though. But not to the degree of you. Like I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed that Moon Knight. Like, but we're not
Moon
doing
Knight's
this
pretty good.
Marvel.
Moon
We're
Knight's
not
pretty
doing
solid.
Marvel and DC right now, guys. We're not doing that, right? Because we are so off on a tangent, man. Anyways, though, so we saw rest in pieces, everything like that. I agree with you, Jordan. That nigga been dead, but still rest in peace to Bob Barker. Like you know what I'm saying? It's all love. We love you, my nigga. So, anyways, you helped raise us, nigga. Like for real. Like, homie, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. for real. Like that's
Shout
the
out
big.
to all the niggas that didn't have cable coming up.
Nah, facts, nigga. That channel 2 worked just right, nigga. In New York, that was channel 2. I don't know what other channel was for everybody else, but Dan, you know, yeah, nigga. But yo, so new music, man, new music. Have you guys heard anything that came out over the weekend?
Shit, what else?
A lot of stuff came out though, I think.
Yeah, a few things dropped. Let me pull up this list real quick.
That's stuff from my realm, but well, I guess the Alchemist. Well, that was last week. Earl and Alchemist, Boy came out last week. That was fire. And then they did the deluxe edition of Alchemist and Rock Marciano. Not in PP yet, but
yeah.
Couple songs.
So Lil Wayne dropped some shit. It's called Cat Food. Nicki Minaj
Single?
dropped something. Yeah, dropped a single. Nicki Minaj dropped something. Last Time I Saw You. Doja Cat, Rod Wave, Georgia Smith, Timbaland, Nelly Furtado, and Justin Timberlake is back. Y'all excited for this? Ooh. Nah, me either.
Jordan, this is when we need Ralph.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, see?
Right? Ralph is like another group we're in, and he usually does all the drops on Thursday, Wednesday to like for all the releases. And he just left the group, so we're like, "Where's Ralph?"
He'll be back. He'll be back. I believe.
He's somewhere in the other realm.
So yeah, Queen Naija dropped some NBA YoungBoy featuring NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, they got a couple joints, my nigga. Nothing that really stood out to me. I ain't gonna lie, but I did check out the Timbaland record with Nelly Furtado and Justin Timberlake. It's alright.
I don't know, like I never been there. I was telling Dan the other day in the comment section something. I'm not really big on Timberlake.
Yeah,
he's an OG. Like I respect him. And, like
he's got the hits. He's got like the track record and everything. It's just like I don't put him in that pedestal everybody else does.
Yeah, like
I like the songs he did with Jay-Z too, like the Big Pimpin' and the A-Poppy. Yeah. When I grew up, when I was growing up, like I love those two songs, right? But like now, I'm not really playing that shit. Like he has a thing where he did it at that time, and at that time it hits for that time. But after that, like I'm not really going back to it like that, you know.
Nah, you gotta relax, my nigga.
He got like shit that I like though. Like when he did that what was it? It was one of Pusha T's albums, not the last one.
Yeah. Well, he did Doggy Before Dawn. He did like 2, 3, 4 beats on that shit.
Yeah, and that was hard because he had a song on I think it was Precious Frost's Caskets. He did that beat, one of them. I don't know if it was hard to do, but he got shit that I think is dope. But
yeah, Picasso with Jay-Z is like the hardest track on that album. Love that shit, Magna Carta Hotel. Hotel Grail.
But it's just like, yeah, like I don't have him up there like everybody else. Like if we talking top 5, he wouldn't be in the top 5 producers for me.
Not
like,
for me, yeah. If you want to say like hits, you could definitely put him up there. For
yeah.
sure. Like I'm not mad at that, but
Yeah.
you know,
we
those
just
are,
talking like overall.
yeah, those songs are not the ones I'm like going crazy for. Those are the ones I heard a million times already. They're for those times. Like obviously the classic, but you know.
Yeah. And like I like the shit he did with Aaliyah. Like that shit was
Yeah, definitely. He definitely had taken her to a different part and different heights and everything. Because at that time, especially, that was like Dan said, it was a unique sound for that time. But a lot of people have heard the sound now. But yeah. So a couple more joints I want to just shout out. Rock Marciano dropped something, my nigga. You gotta go check it out. The Elephant Man's Bones.
Yeah, the deluxe edition.
Yeah. So all right.
That's the album that came out last year.
Yeah. All right. Let's see who else dropped something that we care about. I mean, we do. Oh, Quilla Ray drop. Shout out to her. Blue Moon. RJ Payne. He dropped My Life is a Movie too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I peeped that.
Yeah, so
Payne.
Yeah. That's my son right there. So yeah,
you gotta stop calling people your age son, bro. You gotta stop that, bro.
That's the homie, that's the son.
You be calling OG son. I'm like, bro, you wild son.
Because I'm sonning everybody, son. You heard? Let's stop playing me, son.
Yo, he's such a Nicki Minaj fan, bro. All these bitches my sons.
Nah, nigga.
He's a confessed Barbie.
I am a Barb. I ain't Barbie, nigga. I'm a Barb. It's different.
Nah, when I first heard about her, bro, it was like 09, 20, like 2010 when Wayne like bought all them out. I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling all that shit she was putting out back then. She was feeling. Yeah.
Hey, Queen's winning.
Like, I gotta be.
Nah,
I used to work at Red Lobster. I'm a motherfucking monster.
Yo, you gotta stop disrespecting that legend right there. She a legend too. She not a legend.
I'm not for me, but I can't argue people's like merit on her being a legend. She's done enough shit to like get that title to some degree for sure.
I mean,
I can't argue.
I kind of see it like this, like when they was calling her like the best female rapper from like 20, like 10.
She ran that
14.
shit for how many years, man?
Yeah, but like, who is a competition? It's like Will Chamberlain in the 50s. Like,
that's such a great analogy, bro.
Yeah, come on. That's like who she really going up against. Like, and that's not saying that there wasn't like women in hip hop that weren't putting out dope shit, but just on like a commercial level.
Yeah. But that's the thing. A lot of these conversations always end up with just what's commercial, what everybody knows about, you know. And then they try to make it seem like if it's not commercial, you're not in the major leagues. Like that makes no sense to me. It's like you're making music. I'm judging you per album and your features. It doesn't matter what level you're on.
Yeah,
your shit inspired me.
Yeah, that's just for the casuals, though. Like the casual person's only gonna look at like what's popping right now. So
that's why Ebro, when he did that whole majors versus minors bullshit, I'm like, you're just you're sensationalizing some shit to get more clicks and then argue a buckshot for an hour on the episode. It's just whatever, bro. Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the game, though. They got to do that.
I mean, I get that part, you know. But shout out to Nikki.
But I mean, though, like you from Queens, though. Like, you wouldn't consider her a Queens legend? Like,
I mean, because she's from Queens, but like, I don't look at her like she's a Queens artist in the sense like she doesn't carry Queens. She doesn't. To me, she's not like a Queens sound. Because she's a major artist, though. Like, she went super pop. As soon as she got on, she went super pop, which is fine. That's what you want to do.
Sure.
But it's not like I act like she was like holding down hip hop to be hip hop. And if I lie, like, all right, that's what you do. That's cool. I'm not listening to that shit.
Nah, for sure.
So how you been feeling about her? How you been feeling about her new stuff? Like her new singles and stuff she's been putting out. How you been feeling about that?
The what?
Like her new singles and stuff she's been putting out. Like how y'all feel about them?
I haven't heard shit. That's his girl.
Yeah. Nah, she's been dropping some fire, my nigga, but just some of it is just, you know what it is? Like,
is she doing poppy shit, rap shit? What's she doing?
No.
In the middle.
It's been more rap from what I heard.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a little bit. It's a little bit of both though. It's not all the way pop. It's not all the way rap, but she's been rapping though. She has been rapping, and then some of the other shit that she's been dropping, like the girl tracks is just not for me. You feel me? Like that's for them. Like I like the other shit where she be rapping and she be going in. You feel me? Like I'll give her that. I haven't listened to this record yet. I haven't, like, you know what I'm saying. Should we listen to it?
So give it a spin. Like,
Come on, let's give it a spin. Let's get nah. Right. Nah,
give us like a verse. Give us a verse.
All right, bet.
A verse.
Let's
4 minutes, a little too long.
Listen, because I might barb out real quick.
Yeah, go put on your pink hat, bro.
Don't make me pull it out, my G. I got
pull
you.
Out the Nicki Minaj Barbie.
Nah, I don't got a Barbie. That you wildin' with that.
That's what I'm gonna get you for your birthday. I'm gonna get you a Nicki Minaj Barbie.
Fuck, she came up with a Barbie line. She came up with a Barbie line. You wouldn't get one just for like that's like a hip hop like collector's piece, wouldn't it?
Not for me.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
You would though.
Nah, I'm not doing that. we not doing that, yo. You trying to play me, my nigga? Like, nah.
Me and Jordan
I'm asking. I'm being dead ass because like, wouldn't that be like a limited? Like, what if it was like limited? There's only like 100 of these.
Bro, Chris downloaded COD just so she could play with Nicki Minaj.
So what, my nigga?
Yo, I got killed by like 2 Nickies the last 2 days. I am so pissed, bro. Every time I get killed by a Nicki, it's so annoying. I'm like, you son of a bitch, bro. And then she like says something, and yeah, I'm like, fuck.
So why you don't kill him with Nicki back?
I get him back. No, I'm not. I don't even know how to get the characters. Like, do I like unlock them? Do I pay for it? I'm not.
I think you gotta pay for them.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for a character. It's just too much.
You gotta pay for it.
Can't even see the motherfucker, bro. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
We back, yo. We back.
I'm not gonna play it, but I'm not mad at that, bro.
All right,
yeah, you know. I was just saying, I personally wouldn't play that, but it wasn't bad. No.
If you're gonna play a Nicki Minaj song and you play that, I'm not mad at all.
Nah, that shit is fire though. I like it. Yeah. It wasn't like, and then she got a little busy with the bars real quick. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I'm in attendance. You were in attendance. Yeah. Like a flight attendant.
Yeah, like it was.
I feel like cool. Like I said, I feel like there's somebody here in like a club and like you feel me, like they go with the vibe.
Definitely a vibe song.
Yeah.
This guy said he rapping. You shut this motherfucker, bro.
You stupid, man. Nah, man, that was pretty cool though. Like I like it. I like what she did.
That's chill song. That's chill song.
It's a chill song.
You play that shit at Starbucks when you're getting your Trenta or whatever they call it now.
It's like H&M, something like that.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
I am that though.
So Diddy drops. He announces new albums get ready to drop soon. My gentlemen, brothers. Fucking high right now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm about to hit another one though. But anyways, Diddy about to drop though. How you guys feel? You guys ready for some love? You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me just say this real quick. Jay Dilla is on the track list. I'm pretty sure it's a beat, not a verse. As long as they don't disrespect the Jay Dilla beat, I'm happy. But the track list, I mean, the feature list looks fucking crazy. So
yeah, you got
not
the feature
my
list?
type of thing, but I'm sure people who like that type of stuff is gonna hit. And they're not gonna do no half-ass shit either. You know, he's gonna try to like do some ill shit. So
yeah, I got the feature list pulled up right here.
There you go. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys ready for it?
Yeah.
Because this is a heavy ass feature.
Like 20 people at least.
All right, so count them out, Dan. All right, you got The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, Mary J. Blige, Jasmine Sullivan, Her, Summer Walker, Babyface, John Legend, Tiana Taylor, French Montana, Coco Jones, Fabulous, The Dream, Busta Rhymes, Dawn Richards, Kalina, Ty Dolla $ign, Jacquees, Kalani. No, there's two different ones. It's Kalina and Kalani.
Oh shit.
And then you have 21 Savage, Sway Lee, Jeremiah, Jazzy, Nova Wave. All right, who's that? What? Kalana FRR. Niger, excuse me. That's how it's. I'm just reading out, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, Niger, it's another one, not Queen Niger, but it's another one. Damn, okay, but and then you got Diddy. Dirty Money, and then Diddy. So I guess that's a
27.
Damn, son.
It's a Diddy album. Makes sense.
Yeah. I was gonna say like I like the features on it, but I don't want to hear this rap. Like I don't want to hear rapping. I
Man, you leave Diddy alone. Diddy can rap.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
I don't
Nah,
write rhymes. I write checks.
he write checks, nigga. He don't worry about who write his rhymes. You heard?
It all depends on who is he getting to write his verse, you know?
Yeah.
I need a girl to ride, all right. I need a girl in my life.
To be honest, I'd rather him
Oh
just do what like DJ Khaled do, just like curate the album and like do his ad libs on it. But,
That's what he's probably gonna do throughout the
yeah.
majority because it's so many features. I don't think he might have like one verse on the song, but because like there's no way this album has 21 songs on it. 27 songs. If you said it's 21, 27 features.
No, it's gonna be multiple features on tracks easily.
Yeah, exactly. So Diddy might have like a verse or something like that, or he just probably producing the whole album. Maybe that's what it is, and he has like a couple of ones that he's on it, and a couple of ones that he's not. Because the Dirty Money one, I'm more than likely expecting him to be on that one, like rapping with them, because that was a group at one point. Remember when it was Diddy Dirty Money?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited just for the features alone. I was going to listen just for the features alone because I was just like, it's hard. Like, you got a lot of people I listen to, but I'm a sucker for R&B. That's like right up there with hip hop for me. So,
well, yeah, man, you got that Barry White voice. Makes sense.
I've been
You
talking about this since I was,
bro, you know this guy
was
getting the
12 years
girls.
old.
This guy be like, hey, my baby, my name Jordan. So slide in my crib. I'll make you some coffee.
Coffee. Yeah. How you take?
You want a black or some milk on it?
you wildin', my nigga.
Nah,
facts,
I mean,
the feature list is definitely what's up.
Yeah, and I like it is more R&B oriented than it is like rap.
Well, that's
and
what it's supposed to be. It's a love
Fabulous
album.
can slide on the R&B joint super easy. So if he does like one of those classic Fabulous type of verses on some R&B shit,
oh yes, that's
should be a fucking hit.
Hell yeah,
Plus the rhymes.
That's a fact. Buster could do that too.
Yeah,
and that's what I noticed too about like the albums that like it's mostly people who can either R&B artists or people who can make like love songs and shit like that. The only two that like I would be worried about like on the feature list if like that's the of the album is 21 and French Montana.
Yeah, but he could just do some cool shit, and just like so.
Yeah. That's why I feel like it might be like one or two album like songs on here that's like a hard song. It's not really R&B, but
it seems love. It seems like what's the name of the album? Love something, right? So it's like oriented around that type of side. So we'll see.
That's the theme of the album, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm excited for it. I love R&B. Like Jordan was just saying, like that's like my second favorite from hip hop. Depends on my mood sometimes too, because rock and roll can sometimes take over from both of them, and just be
This guy be listening to the Dave Matthews Band and shit. You get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's not rock, man.
I don't listen. What? I listen to a lot of.
You like Creed and shit.
I love all types of rock. I like
Creed.
I listen to all types.
You like Nickelback.
Metal.
He likes Nickelback. That's what it is. He likes Nickelback.
I love Nickelback. I
do. Hey, you know what though, man? That's fine. Because you told me you like Hobson too. And I was just like, you know what? All right. I respect it.
Oh, you fuck with Hop?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Respectfully. I'm good on. No, you wanna know what? Let me not even do that.
You said fuck him?
Yeah, I said fuck no. But like, let me not even do that though. Because he can rap for real, bro. I've always said that about him. He can rap for real. It's just like when it comes to the music, it's like something's just not hitting like that. Like Hobson. Like
Hobson? Oh yeah.
I feel like he can really rap, bro. Like that's the thing. Like he got all the talent in the world when it comes to rapping, but it's like 90% of his songs are just like.
Yeah,
it's the thing with Hobson. Like to me, like it's almost like an early J. Cole. Like when I'm listening to a guy who's really nice, but then you're listening to the song, you go in the verse, and then he's hitting the lines. Everything is going good, and then there's like that one cringe moment or cringe bar that throws off the whole song in the verse for me, and then I'm like, obviously J. Cole is not as bad as Hobson, but I'm saying that to me is how Hobson's music sounds like to me, like it's just sometimes, but I mean he has his fan base, he's made a living off rap, so shout out to him,
Or like in his early days, he was always dissing somebody, and that shit kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm like, just rap,
That's
bro. Like,
that's what it felt. I felt like for me too, bro. Because after like so
And
many shots and none of them were landing, like my nigga, like you just stop and just rap, my nigga, have fun with it. But
yeah,
that was
nah,
his. But he was known as like the bad guy who would do that. You know what I mean?
but
true.
the thing I'll let him pass on that because at that time there was such a before the mainstream music, you would still have underground rappers on the top list, on the playlist. You watch
Yeah,
MTV2, you have Mos Def, Talib Kweli, and you had Yin Yang Twins back to back on the top
yeah,
10 list, on the video things, whatever. Everything was there was still a balance to it, and it got to a point where it was just super commercial shit, and then there's just underground shit. And Hobson
Mhm.
came up at that time, so
Yeah.
him coming up is like y'all playing all the whack shit that I don't like. So him
yeah.
taking shots at everybody, that's just the way he was expressing himself at that time. So I'll give him a pass on that end though for sure. But I
Not
know
only
what you
just
guys mean,
that
like
too, but
it can
not
be
only
a
just
little name
that.
dropping. Yeah.
But I feel like that I love that part of hip hop too. Like at one point I got because you know what it is, I got tired of him doing it because nobody was firing back, like nobody was taking the shots, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, my nigga, like, I mean, that's just what you do. Like, it's just like, but like I wish niggas would battle because I love that shit. And I love for hip hop to be hip hop. Like, I would have loved for Tyler and Hobson to go back and forth with each other, you know what I'm saying?
You
Because
know,
Tyler is
Tyler's
dope.
gonna troll you. Tyler's only gonna troll you. You're gonna lose.
Well, no,
he
this
did
that
respond to him though.
he did, but not it I
Like
don't know.
Also, like
it took him 4 years, but he did respond.
Yeah, I
you
know.
know what it is, you know what it is too is like when you're rapping and you're writing verses. Well, Hobson was more direct, like, yeah, fuck this guy. But
Yeah,
sometimes
Yeah.
also when rappers just write a verse, like when Joe Budden Saigon, Joe Budden had a verse and he goes, "I hit and run like Saigon." He wasn't trying to diss Saigon. It was just a punchline metaphor, part of a bar of a verse. It wasn't trying to say anything against Saigon. And then Saigon ran with that shit and tried to diss Joe Budden and try to talk shit like, "Oh, I'll fight you and shit." You did something in public and he made a bar out of it. It's not a diss. He's not trying to diss you
yeah,
because he just
Mhm.
had one bar about you. So it's different when someone just has a bar in a verse compared to someone actually dissing you. Because nowadays, anybody says anything about anybody, oh, they're dissing them. You're not dissing someone,
yeah.
you know? So like
But I
we also
guess
have to like balance that out too.
yeah, but I could see like how it could come up as a diss, especially if it's like a sensitive moment. Like for example, Hobson got arrested by the bike police down in like Florida or something like that, back in like
Mhm.
early 2010s. And I can't remember. I think somebody did bring it up in like a diss track because you know he had that whole funk volume versus horseshoe
Yeah.
gang shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think somebody had brought that shit up. That's like if they had just said that in any other atmosphere, it could still be looked at as a diss because like I mean, I think that was a sensitive moment for me. I'm getting arrested, you know, dropping
That
the
makes sense.
phone. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends on the person. Like, it is what it is.
Mhm. No, I dig it. I'm definitely with that. Um, but all right, so yeah, so Diddy, let's go ahead and just keep it on Diddy real quick. Diddy also gives back his artists their publishing. More specifically, Mace. He gave Mace back his publishing after how many years of holding this shit? What, over 20 years? We damn near took
Yeah.
over 30 years, man. So shout out to Diddy for him doing the right thing and him like being, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't have took this long, first of all. Let's
Yeah.
just get that clear. Like, but hey, listen, God did it. It's 25 years later. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to Mace. I don't
Would you be forgiven about that though? Like if he was one of his artists and he was just like, yeah, I know it's been almost 30 years. I didn't got what I wanted out of it, but here's your publishing bill. No, would that
yeah,
be enough for you to kind of like mend the relationship between y'all?
not really because I feel like well, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in that type of I've never been in that type of situation. But
Yeah,
I could say as far as I probably would be like, nah, I need some extra bread with that too, because you had my shit for so long. Especially if my
yeah,
shit been banging and still been pulling in like millions, my nigga. Like, yo, you gotta I appreciate the publishing, but you know what you could do though? You could come off a couple mil on that too on the top. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Stop playing me. Like, Diddy got it, nigga. We know he got it. Like, yo, what's
yeah.
up? Come up, my nigga, like a little five real quick.
I'm not even mad at Diddy. Diddy gave
But
people wait. Diddy put people on, man.
oh yeah, we're never gonna take that
And
away.
it's just rappers have been saying forever.
Diddy built
Record
niggas
industry
too,
people are
like
shady. Contracts are shady. Make sure you get your lawyer and get your shit right. Yeah, you think that's your man's. That's your coworker, bro. But
Yeah.
not even saying it's just, but that's part of the game.
Yeah, it's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah, so it's like it's a very, you know. But hey, if Mace steady, whatever. I really don't care. I'm happy for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, it is dope though that they got it back after all this time. So
Yeah.
mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Artists definitely deserve more rights, more publishing and all that, But if they don't all stand together, you're gonna have Spotify quarter of a penny, fucking per play and shit.
because like that's why I even asked that question. Because I'm just like, all right, you take somebody like me. Let's just say his shit was hidden like all throughout the early 2000s. But let's just say it's not now. So like that check ain't as big as it would have been back in the early 2000s. So yeah, I got the
Exactly.
publishing back, but like you done already reaped the benefits of it. Like you got the best of it already. So
Yeah, like this record when like you said, like when it was booming out there, like
yeah,
this record it'll go off like if you just play it like in your set real quick.
And after
Like
Biggie, Mace held down Bad Boy for sure.
yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
The biggest artist at that time.
Yeah, during that time, yeah, because he was also like what helped Mace and Diddy's relationship was the fact that both of them was from Harlem. Like he always tried to he always tried to make Biggie into a Harlem nigga. Let's be real. Like Biggie would no, because let's think about it. Let me tell you why. Biggie, right? When he first started rapping, we all seen he was like on some hardcore gangster shit, whatever, right? Diddy was the one that was trying to tell him to not go this way with the, saying the player route, like whatever the case may be. Like we've all seen the movie, like we seen how it happened, you know what I mean? So in that way, Diddy helped make Biggie's like image, right? So now so like, and Harlem niggas are known for the flashy shit. Biggie wasn't doing the Versace and all that extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he had a coochie because every hood nigga had a coochie. And I'm not saying that Biggie didn't have that shit before that. I'm just saying like you could tell like his whole entire style and everything changed once Diddy got his hands on him, and he had a huge part of it. He tried to turn that nigga into a Harlem nigga, son. Stop playing.
Bro, P. Diddy's telling you what is gonna make you sell more. He told Busta Rhymes, listen, we like the whole rah shit, but make a record for the ladies. Talk to the women also. And then that's when Busta Rhymes fucking doing songs with Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey later on. So like we could talk shit about P. Diddy in certain aspects, but he also tells motherfuckers, listen, you want to make more money, you want to be bigger, do this. This sells. Because if you're in the game for that, go do that. That Janet Jackson song is fire. The Mariah Carey song is fire. So, like, we got to be honest with that side, too, Did it
Mary J.
put people
Blige?
on? Bro, P. Diddy put on so many people together that, like, when we talk about biggest influencers in hip-hop, you got to put P. Diddy up there easily. Like, we were talking about, like, in the 50th episode, we were talking about that shit, like.
Yeah.
On the list, I
For
mean,
sure.
the New York shit. But, like,
yeah, but yo, and you know what else, too, though, bro? Like, let's think about it, too. Damn, what was I about to say? I just lost my train of thought.
Edible ass motherfucker. See,
yeah, I just took another one. By the way, anyways, Diddy, yeah, it was something I was gonna say about it. Anyway, moving right along.
Shit. Biggie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Biggie.
Harlem.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Harlem. Yeah, Biggie. There you go. You got me back. All right. Yeah, so that's basically what I was saying. Like, so Diddy, he's helped create, and then Mace, and when he got with Mace. That connection was automatic because he was exactly Mace, and then he turned him into the Mace flashy nigga that you should be, nigga. Like I know you won't be on that action. Like in Mace probably like he has smooth bars for the ladies too, but he really the one who turned Mace into that like nah, nigga, you gotta be like this, not like that. You know what I mean? Because it was Murder Mace, Killer Cam, and Big L. You feel me? Them niggas is all together like.
So, Children of the Corn.
There you go. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Yo, listen, if you don't know nothing about that, you don't know nothing about that. You're like, damn, they shouldn't be listening to us, right?
Mace was so hardcore, he was like, chop bricks so thick, gotta cut them with a machete.
Yo.
It's a fire bar, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, cut a brick with a machete. That's crazy, son. Stop playing. That's nasty.
Yo, but yeah, man. So shout out to Diddy, shout out to everybody. They got Mace too. And let's go ahead and move right along with that shit because we got other shit we gotta get to. So are you a big sports guy, Jordan?
Absolutely.
All right, so you tune into the Undisputed, right?
Undisputed UFC, yeah.
No, not the UFC, the Undisputed, the
Is
sports channel,
that ESPN or is that
the
Fox? It's
ESPN.
Fox, right?
Well,
ESPN.
yeah, it's one of them networks. The one with
Was it
Skip
like?
Bayless and Shannon Sharp.
Oh yeah.
All right, so now you familiar with the whole? You seen the whole Lil Wayne new intro and shit like that? He's gonna be on the
Yeah.
show and everything. Did you see the first episode or something? Because I ain't even watched the shit.
I seen like clips on like Twitter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's cool, but like I'd rather just be skipping one other person. Like I don't know, like
four
I
people's
never
too much.
been. Yeah, like I never been
Yeah.
a big fan of like that multiple people talking over each other shit. Like, so I know this is like a wild like comparison, but like y'all remember when 106 in Park tried that shit with like 4 people? It was like Bow Wow and like 4 or 5 other people on the show at the
They
same
have
time.
4
So it
hosts
was-
at one time. That's crazy.
yeah,
I don't.
it was
I
at like
remember.
the tail end. It was when like 106
Yeah,
in
it had to
Park
be
was
the
like,
tail end.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it was on the downturn. And
When
that
they
shit
had
didn't
Roxy
last.
and did they replace AJ also? When it
Yeah,
was
they
Roxy?
replaced it. Damn, there was Terrence J. He was
the
also on
other
the
dude. Yeah, I remember. I did not like that dude, bro. I
Terrence
never
J.
liked that guy.
He was lame. He was corny. Like,
I like Terrence. He was all right, cool.
I didn't
he
fuck
was a
with
little
Terrence.
corny.
I don't fuck with
Yeah.
people who are like Terrence. I'm sorry. I just don't.
He
They're
was
like the
just a
people that
little-
look happy all the time. I'm like, you can't be happy all the time, man.
Yeah,
Show me
that's
some anger,
happy,
man.
son.
Show me some
Yeah.
pain.
This nigga said, "Show me your pain."
Yeah, but nah, like that's kind of like what it reminds me of. I'm just like, I feel like this is just y'all trying to supplement the fact that like maybe Skip can't do this with anybody else but Shannon. And the fact that like now that Shannon's gone, who else is he gonna have that chemistry with? And to be honest, I'm surprised they didn't just end the show because when you think about it, Skip is probably the main reason Shannon even left because he said some crazy shit to him.
Yeah.
Like so. Yeah.
Also, like this whole like talking over each other type of show, like it's coming to the tail end of that type of thing to a certain degree, you know. Like there's gonna be a place for it, but it's not gonna be as big as it was for the time that it was, you know. Like people are getting tired of that shit a little bit, you know. Plus, I don't think Keyshawn Johnson is gonna be like the person you want to put if you do a 1-on-1. Who else is there?
Yeah.
Keyshawn Johnson.
And so is Wayne like a mainstay? Like is he
Yeah,
like, the
yeah.
main cast?
Okay, so it's Keyshawn, Lil Wayne, and who else? Who's the other guy?
Yeah.
Me either. And
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that you don't know is like that shows everything, you know.
But I don't think Wayne is gonna be a permanent like.
Nah, it's for the
fixture in
season,
the show.
couple
Yeah.
episodes, a week or whatever, you know, for sure. So it's like
Which would be
listen,
cool.
listening to Lil Wayne do interviews is not like the most fun time you have. You ever watch the Lil Wayne interview? It's not that good, you know. It's not great. He had a podcast for a little bit, you know. It's cool seeing him, you know, talk to Conway, whoever it was that he had in Griselda, but he's just not entertaining or whatever during the interview. So he's not like the best pick for that shit. He's a great guest, like once in a while, you know. What else?
His sports
Green
takes
Bay
be
Packers
funny though.
skill.
He be there. He be right about some of his sports takes. He be getting it.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like for a day-to-day show though, that's a lot.
Yeah, because that's invested.
I can't see it so far though. I mean,
you gotta
could
watch
prove me wrong for
footage
sure,
and all that.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like,
If Joe Budden ever really cared and he wanted to do that shit would be fire.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Rosenberg was trying to get him to do some shit with ESPN to do some sports shit like that,
Oh,
but Joe
yeah.
Budden wasn't with it, you know. But Joe Budden is just the fun debater, and just you know, he's like the dude who always goes against your point, you know. So it's like it's entertaining for sure.
Oh yeah, I feel you. That's what makes it the chemistry right. You know what I mean? Gotta argue.
Well, just entertaining and Joe Budden, whether you agree with him or not, he always has points, you know.
Oh nah, that's my nigga. You
Someone
already
who has
know.
points and they could recall
That's the
their shit and say
power
that's it right and debate it, like you know, makes sense. I like that because if you're just hollering, there's no substance to what you're saying. Then you're just shouting and talking angry or some shit. That shit don't work.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been as tapped into like the Joe Budden podcast since like Rory and all that.
Oh no, me neither. Like I don't like the show anymore because it's more just a show. Whereas before it's just 3 dudes chilling on the couch. Things happened that week.
It was
talking about
4
it,
dudes,
boom, boom,
nigga.
boom. I can't watch this show anymore. It's too many people. I don't like it. None of them. I used to love Melissa Ford when she was a model, not anymore. Joe Budden's
You know,
too
it's
he's
crazy.
too chilled. What's
Like
up?
when he bought like when he introduced the new cast, I just remember thinking like, what the fuck are these people? Like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
never fuck with Ashton Finn, whatever.
And
What do they
Ish.
even do?
Ish.
Yeah.
No
But nah,
shots, you know.
I fuck
They're
with them.
doing
I
great.
still fuck with the show. I don't fuck with the Rory and Maul though, but
It's still
and it's not
entertaining. Don't
that
get
I
me
don't fuck
wrong.
with that. I just it
I don't
depends
want
on
to watch 2 hours of people arguing for nothing. Like,
yeah.
you know, like before it was like with Rory and Maul. What I liked about the show is that it was still Joe Budden getting off his opinions because I want to watch Joe Budden just give his opinions on whatever it is, right? And then Rory and Maul were like the funny. They will like start shit and then third throw something here and there. They're like the sidemen, you know. They're like the backup, you know. But Joe Budden was the main focus. But with the new show, they'll have like their own little part. It's just a lot of people on. It's like I watch clips and shit. And it's still fun. Don't get me wrong. But to watch it like all the time, episode to episode, is too much for me.
Yeah, I don't watch anything episode to episode, and when I do catch up, I catch up from older stuff too. Like it all depends.
Now, when it comes to like podcasts, I do more like history, science bullshit.
Yeah.
Besides like football podcasts.
I'm really in the murder mystery podcast. I'll be on.
Those are good, bro. Those are fuck you up. Yo, you be like at the grocery store, like, holy shit.
Yeah, for real.
I can't believe Barbara fucking did that. I lying bitch.
Word,
Like,
the whole time I was going for her.
Did you hear Serial like a couple years ago came out? I don't know if they have more seasons, but Serial was I think it's Serial. I'll send you the thing. And they'll do like a murder mystery for like a whole season, 14, 10 episodes, whatever. And they'll document how it happened. And you're just like, can't believe fucking this guy was lying about that. And it'd be funny as hell, bro.
I gotta look into that. But like,
yeah,
not
that's
to
too.
go like too far off on like a tangent, but like the same reason why like I don't really watch Joe Budden anymore is the same reason why like I stopped watching No Jumper too.
Yeah.
Because I'm really heavy into like the underground scene of hip hop, and like when I first found No Jumper, that's what he was doing. Like he was interviewing like all these underground artists that I didn't think nobody else really knew about.
Yeah.
Then like right around 2018, it just turned into some whole other shit. Like,
yeah,
you got all these people on here now, like multiple hosts and shit, and like that shit just kind of turned me on.
When you start interviewing like people who are just up, they got their name because of clout and stupid shit. It's like you could do that like here and there, but when it's like the main focus of your show now, it's like, what's the point, you know?
Mm-hmm. Nah,
but
I feel
to touch back on like Undisputed and stuff in general, I really don't think that show is gonna last that much longer.
Yeah, I think it might have one season, and it might end even earlier. Like,
yeah, they might, yeah.
Because remember, it's still that writer's strike right now,
and no one's feeling that show so far. I haven't seen one good thing about it yet. It's like there's no chemistry, too many people.
Yeah, it just don't feel as organic, and like you said.
Exactly, that's the thing. It's not organic. Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, man. Especially when you see the people, you can't fake that chemistry, bro. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just too many people. The chemistry ain't there no more. And like I said, I seen this before, bro. Like, I seen that shit before. If that show was still on this time next year, I'll be highly surprised.
We should put bets up. 6 months, 8 months, 1 year.
I
bet you 5 shekels. Take you back old school shekels.
Probably. Go ahead, Jordan. What you gonna say?
No, I was just messing with him. I said I got $20. 6 months in, they ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, I say whole football season. Once football season done, is out of there probably.
Yeah, I think it could last the full football season for sure. There's just gonna be a lot to talk about. But football is the NFL shit is the only thing that's like year round coverage on the ESPN. Yeah. Everything else, once it's the off season, they don't cover that shit. You know, as far as like its own shows. But NFL, it's like all year, bro. It's crazy.
And it also depends on views.
Yeah. If it's that bad, yeah.
Let's just say like the show does end though. Do you think Skip Bayless gets another job anywhere else?
Yeah, he could do his own podcast. He could do something. Whether he gets hired by somebody is a different story.
Whether it's like a different network or something is different, but he could definitely get something though, doing something.
Yeah, he got a big name.
I can see him doing like that Kyle Harris shit. That dude, where he just
calling her,
sitting on that damn podium, just looking down at people talking shit.
I hate that set, bro. That set is so annoying. Like the guest is over here in a little couch, and then he's like up here. Like, what is this set? Just it looks so stupid, bro.
I would like to see Skip in a commentating position.
Yeah,
you wild.
Nah,
that's funny as hell though.
No, like in a football situation, not for like basketball or something like that. That nigga
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear his
Benny's
voice
fucking,
in it. And LeBron James,
touchdown! He got him. My boy
I want to see
Brady.
him in the. I want to see him in the NBA talking shit while he scores stuff for LeBron James. I want to see if he can
Exactly. Yeah. Put him face to face. LeBron James is not the man you think he is.
Exactly.
Yo, he got such Karen energy. It's hilarious, bro. You can tell, like, if he goes to a restaurant, he's like, I ordered my steak medium rare. Can you take it back, please? Oh, it's so hard to get proper service out here. He's funny though. I feel like Skip is one of those people who, like, once you get to a point, you become the person you're acting like. You become that caricature you made, you know. Like, does he ever just take that off? Does he go home and just like take that off, or does he like live like that 24/7?
Some people it's on 24/7. Everything, like the whole everything.
You turn to your caricature, whatever the word is. You know, it's like it's crazy. That's how I think Andrew Dice Clay, the comedian, was. Andrew Dice Clay had like a type of character he would do on a certain sets, and then that's like the biggest. He got like all the standing ovation and everything. He just became that person for the rest of his life. So it's like, you know, for like you know, overall positive, you know, things.
He's like, oh, y'all niggas like this shit. Y'all gonna like me.
I feel like Skip is the same person, bro. You become the character that people like the most, or like, you know, garners you the most praise or whatever, to whatever degree that is. Shit's funny as hell to me.
Like when Jared Leto was he got really immersed in that Joker role and sending niggas dead pigs and shit like that to their doorstep and all that.
You're right.
He just let it consume him.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, yo. So let's go ahead and just jump into something else real quick, man. Let's get through some of these topics. But before we go forward, I wanted to go ahead and mention this real quick. Do not forget, next week we're gonna be announcing the winner of the ticket for Nas and Wu-Tang at Chicago United Center. So make sure you guys go out there, continue to tweet, sharing everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not Chicago, man, you know somebody who's Chicago, you can give it to them. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? Just promote the pod, you know, help us out. We helping people out. We having a good time. I want y'all to come over there to Chicago with me. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody out there who I would know, who I could trust to get my shit from. You feel me? I need to link with somebody. Like, you dig? Like, come party with your boy Chief. And the fam gonna be out there. So it's gonna be love. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. So make sure you guys tweet hashtag C.P.E podcast, Nas United, Nas and Wu-Tang United. Sorry. So there you go. Both of those separate, right? And yeah, so let's go ahead and get to something else. 50 Cent, yo, 50 in trouble right now, y'all. So, you guys seen it?
That's nasty. Nasty. I can't. I like defending 50, but I can't defend this shit. No, I don't know what she said, but it's not worth throwing a mic at someone's face. But she had to be talking some shit to get that, because he was tight. When he threw it the second time, he was like, he did throw that better than that baseball shit he did back in like the Mets or Yankee Stadium thing. he improved that shit for sure. Yeah, that throw at the thing. But I mean, he's big, so like you can't really pitch right with a baseball. You know, it's fucking hard. But yeah, yo, he threw that mic and he knew. He's like 50 mil. Fuck this bitch. I just hope he hit the person that he wanted to hit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Like, at least,
was
but
he trying to hit her? Yeah, like
he was trying to whoever he was trying to hit for sure. But hopefully it was the person he was trying to hit. Not that we condone throwing stuff at people, you know. But also, like if they were talking shit, I don't understand people that go to people's shows and then talk shit to the artist. You know, like someone threw
just be prepared for
someone threw a lemon at Danny Brown years ago at a show, and it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, and then to throw shit is very fucking juvenile, bro.
No,
like,
that is true though. I ain't even gonna do that.
From the crowd instance, you know. I don't know what the lady or person said to 50, but he was definitely pissed though. You could tell in his face.
Like I referenced it the other day in one of the group chats when Sway Lee got hit in the face with a phone, and that shit.
Oh yeah,
head, bro. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But no,
remember Lil Uzi? I think he threw his phone in the crowd too.
Yeah, or somebody's phone. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, someone threw a phone. I think it was Uzi. He threw it in the crowd and they got hit too.
Nah, it's
Don't
been
throw stuff in the crowd.
there's been
Don't
there's
throw
been
stuff on stage.
instances when that shit has happened though. So
Yeah, it happens all the time, bro.
yeah, yo, but
Usually
that's
it's great.
but that's
And then
crazy.
we also had the Cardi B with the water like a month ago.
Yeah, but that girl.
Yeah.
No,
seemed
that
like
was
she
the
wasn't really
microphone
trying
she
to
threw
do that.
too. What was that water?
No, but the girl threw the water first, then she
Oh
threw
yeah, she threw the
the
microphone. Yeah,
whatever she did. Yeah.
I seen a
Yo.
video from inside the crowd, and the girl was like real apologetic when she threw the water. I don't know if she was trying to do that.
Yeah.
It's just like, why
Oh
you
no,
throwing the
I
water?
didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
that was the heat of the moment. She's like, and because the real Bronx queen came out of that bitch Cardi. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, bitch, what? Oh, you don't know about me? Like, I'm Cardi, nigga. I will bop your ass right here,
Bro,
nigga. Stop playing with me.
the last person I want to fucking throw at or get mad is fucking Cardi B.
Or Jocelyn Hernandez.
You know she's
great
with the
too.
shits. Like women like that, don't fuck with them, bro. Just leave them alone. Just
Yo, do not ever call that woman a
don't fuck with
bitch to
them,
her
bro.
face.
Don't cheat on them. Don't do anything. These
She
bitches will
will
cut your
fuck
dick off.
you up, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
stop playing, bro.
niggas and
She
bitches,
came
you saying?
She came at Nicki with a stiletto, bro. Like,
Yeah?
yeah, you see that shit?
Nah, I think I forgot about that. That's funny
it was
though.
like it was some years back. Like security was in between them, but like she tried to hit her with either a stiletto or something.
Who?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Y'all ain't see that?
I
Oh,
remember some
okay.
shit
Yeah, I
like
think I
that.
remember that.
Yeah.
I think I
That's
do.
funny.
Security was like in between them, and like she tried to hit her with a shoe or something like that. I remember that, bro.
Yo, girls fighting is the worst, bro. Because
Nah.
they're like dudes who don't want to fight, but get into a scuffle. They'll do everything but actually fight you. You know, they'll use a stiletto, beer bottles, whatever it is. Like they're not really trying to fight you. They're
Nah,
just trying
fuck
to.
that. We're just gonna throw this shit real quick.
Yeah, that's the worst, bro.
But no,
Nah.
like on that 50 Cent shit though, like that's one thing I wanted to ask y'all. I was just like, was he trying to hit her? And like, why did he even throw it? Because like that second time he launched that guy.
Yeah, because it's like
he was pissed. You could tell they said something to him that like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna throw 50 million at you right now, and I know he knows he lost 50 million doing that, whatever the amount's gonna be. He knows, but he didn't give. That's how much he didn't give a fuck. He's like, fuck,
bitch. Like, yeah, nah. That's a
you also
fact.
like remember this guy said, what was it, $100 million for child support? I don't care. Listen, he'll throw a couple million wasted. He doesn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Don't test 50, bro.
Like, that's what I was saying. Like, what could she have even said to him to make him that mad? Or was he even trying to hit her? Like, or was he trying to hit a nigga? Like,
yeah, whoever you're trying to hit. Yeah, we'll find out soon.
I don't know if y'all seen her injury photos, but like she got like
it's nasty. Right here, the whole noggin, bro. It's like cut open the whole thing.
That shit, yeah, she had a whole.
And Mike's are fucking big. They're pretty hefty, especially if it's like without the cord. I think that one had no cord either, so that's probably gonna be heavier too in the box. Especially if it's the box and it's got the corners. Yeah.
And looking at the injury, bro, I'm just like, I'm surprised she didn't get knocked out from that. It's like, like she got a literal hole in her forehead. Bro.
Yeah, facts, my nigga.
And then he went on and performed the rest of the song. True showmanship from 50 Cent.
Yo, but yeah, man.
Queens.
All you gotta do is just give us the coins and she be all right, you know what I'm saying? But that's still wow, 50. Like, you can't be doing that, my nigga. You can't be doing that. Like, cause like I said, like, you asking if he meant to throw it. Nigga, he threw it a second time. Nigga, yeah, he meant to hit her. What the fuck are you talking about?
The first one was like, huh? The second one was like, Super Saiyan.
Bang! Nigga. Yeah, nah, that was a
that second throw looked nasty, bro.
Nigga, yeah, the first one was KO Ken, nigga. Then the second one was the fucking Super Saiyan, nigga. He said, hold on.
KO Ken times 10.
Word. But yeah, 50 though, and we're not making a joke about this, y'all, because we don't condone that shit, especially men against women. But it's what it happened, so we could talk about what happened. And what happened was he threw that shit wild crazy. And niggas don't even like that shit. Like certain niggas, like the game has something to say about that shit too. Like, and the game
is chasing clout, but it just reminds you: don't throw shit, don't hit people, but also don't talk shit. Don't provoke people.
So you can't do nothing, nigga. You just gotta go over there and sing their lyrics.
Yeah, you're at the fucking show.
If your shit trash, my nigga, that shit whack, my nigga. I'm gonna get out of here, my nigga. Like I ain't gonna do that.
Leave.
I ain't gonna do that. Yeah.
Yeah, like if I go to a bar and this is not popping, I'm like, this bar's whack. Yeah. Fucking dip out.
I mean, like if you pay the money for the ticket, realistically,
yeah.
you know, what you want to do. But like, it just looks stupid because it's just like, all right, she was close to the stage, so let's just say she spent like 400 on that ticket.
Yeah.
You spent all that money just to come here and talk shit, and then get hit with a mic.
And listen, 50 has remember 50 Murphy Nunn was like trying to throw shit at the stage one time. I think there was BT Awards. They fall back. He fought against Gunplay. Like 50 is now beyond going back to where he's from. Like he's still 50 when it comes to shit. He's with the shits.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with 50, bro.
And then too, like with Game, I don't know, bro. Like he's another one of them rappers. Like his music is dope. He can rap his ass off. It's that shit. It's that shit like that. Like, why you ain't even have to say nothing. Deep down inside, he won't be 50's friend again. That's what it is.
He missed that nigga.
Going for it. Yeah.
And he could post it on his social without even leaving a caption. Just post it.
Yeah.
And that says more than you actually, making whatever comment you want about it. Just post it, and people will be like, haha, that's funny. But he always makes a comment that's just over the top and everything,
That is true.
And that's why I can't. But this is why I can't love Game's music as much because I can't separate. No, I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying he doesn't have fucking amazing material, but it's hard for me to separate the person from the music while I'm listening to it. So if I'm listening to him just rap his ass off and he says something that like where he's acting like this over here, it's just like it makes it hard for me to take it too serious.
You don't listen to no corny rappers. Like who don't live.
Tell me one rapper that's corny that I fucking big up.
I'm asking you.
I don't listen to rappers like that, bro. Like you tell me a rapper who acts super corny outside that I listen to. Name one.
Let me think.
You
like that nigga Ye?
You fuck with Benny the Butcher, and that nigga he was doing some corny shit, some lame shit, bro. He had a couple movies.
What did Benny do?
Because like all right, so like the earliest one I can remember was like the whole XXL list thing, and like he didn't make it. And he did that whole shit of like, I won't try and be a freshman, no way. It's like, nigga, shout out. Because what you do a pitch
for? But that's not super corny. That's just, just him,
it's just
being,
it's just lame, nigga.
It's not game level.
It's not game level, but that shit was lame.
That's the thing.
Then like with the shit with Freddie Gibbs, bro, like.
That was.
But see, after the thing with Freddie Gibbs, I haven't listened to Freddie Gibbs as long as possible. Until like Alfredo last week when we were doing the top 10 and top 2020 episode. So I listened to Freddie Gibbs since like the whole last year. I didn't hear his last album yet still. Because that shit was like you got played by a porno chick.
Yeah, but like that aside, I'm talking like but his beef and Benny's beef, it's just like Benny kind of went out.
Oh, that shit was so corny.
Yeah, like that shit.
But that was more on Freddie's side though.
Yeah, but like my whole thing was like you exposed his chick. Yeah, we all know she's
exactly. Like
you gonna post that shit on your Twitter. Like that shit was lame.
Yeah.
And then, you sent niggas to go jump.
I haven't played much Benny this year. I'm
just saying, like you was asking, that's all I can think of. Like
that's the closest for sure.
Nah, facts.
I was about to say, I was talking about you like an option. Dan, though, one of my favorite rappers is always being put out there as one of the corniest niggas alive. But that's
Logic.
Yeah, that's still my nigga. I still fuck with Logic.
You like Logic?
I'm a big Logic fan. Big Logic fan.
Oh yeah, he can be a little corny, but it's not corny where like he's like super lame. It's just like he's just a little corny. Yeah,
I don't fuck with that nigga Logic.
It's not insulting. When Game does shit, it's insulting. It's like, why are you doing this? With Logic, it's just like, oh, he said this, he said that's like, all right, it's like the Benny the Butcher. It's like you didn't have to do that, but whatever. But with Game, like he dies on that hill for no reason.
Nah, for sure.
And the thing is that he doesn't have to.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, son. The Game be just chilling. Y'all niggas just be provoking him sometimes. Like niggas
no, we're not gonna do that.
You're not gonna come to my city, disrespect my shit. Game is holding down his city when he said that. You heard me? Like, so that's why we gotta really let him talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the big homie right there, you know what I'm saying?
So I hear you. Okay, I hear you, but I'm gonna bring up something. So I'm gonna bring up two instances. You tell me if he was in the wrong with this. He dissed the entire 2014 XXL freshman class for no reason. Made a diss track Game did. Made a diss track dissing them for no reason. Just to basically tell them niggas, that they ain't better than me and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And none of them niggas said anything about him prior at
Yeah.
all. Like none of them. Do you feel like that was warranted? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga,
that's super
that's like
lame.
no. You got the young freshman niggas
All
coming
right.
in to your school, my nigga, and you gotta let these niggas know I'm the senior around here, my nigga. Freshman Friday time. That's what
that
he did to them
boomer
niggas. They
shit.
freshman Friday, them
Get
niggas
out of
like,
here, man.
you know what I mean? Like,
okay,
fuck out of here. Like, you know what happened? You know what happened or what could have happened on Freshman Friday for a lot of niggas. I've seen it happen myself. We done participated in some of them. So yeah, nigga, like, what's up? Like,
look at this boomer bullshit.
To me,
what's that
was lame as hell. And he went outside.
Yeah.
But all right, as another instance. So you familiar with his beef he had with Kalani?
yeah. Wait, no, Kalani?
Kalani the singer. So he had a bar.
Why?
Wait, hold on, wait, Kalani?
I can't remember it word for word, but he said something. It was like a bar or a tweet. It was like a post or something. He was like, something tighter than Kalani pussy. He just said that shit for no reason. And she was pissed. She was just like, nigga, if my dad was still here, he'd fuck you up type shit. Like, he do corny shit like that.
For no reason. That's the issue. That's why he's like king of that shit.
Kalani is tight though. And that's a blessing for her. Like,
bro,
it was just a bar.
You know when I knew Game was over the top and just gonna go down this road? When he did the song Wouldn't Get Far with Kanye, and he's just talking about video vixens. I'm like, you could have flipped that very smart, but he's just basically just like talking shit about them. And not making it like even like creative either. He's just like, yeah, I bent over boy of a
you gotta understand.
I did this to Melissa Ford.
Nah, you gotta understand. But yeah. And she got tight about that shit too. But my nigga, like, yo, you just gotta understand. Like, it's bars, my nigga. It's
Don't die on this hill, bro.
This is what he does. Nah, this Game is my nigga, and I'm riding with the big homie. Stop playing with me, son. Y'all niggas
he swear he knows Game.
Word to everything. Game and Chris Brown, the big homies. I'm holding them down for everything, nigga.
I say this. I'm a Game fan, but just what that nigga do outside the booth, just be on some other shit. Like,
what does he do for what?
Like I said,
outside of
Game
music.
is like outside of music, that shit he be doing is just lame. Like, I feel like he's a corny nigga to hang around. Like, that shit with Nipsey Hussle, bro. All that shit that he was saying his kid was saying and shit. Like,
you can't defend that.
Bro, like, that shit was so lame. Like, at some point, it goes beyond paying homage.
What shit about Nipsey Hussle?
Like, he had a post about his son saying that, like, he ain't gonna celebrate his birthday. He wanted to honor Nipsey in his memory. It was like a long-ass Instagram post.
Yeah.
And
he get his car like blue and then put like a Nipsey thing on it or some shit.
Yeah, it's just
it was going too much.
You was dragging it, like
you
was going a little too much.
Like it's not even like the Game be trolling, because if he was trolling, it'd be funny. But he really, it sounds like he's always serious about it. Every time he does some shit like this, it sounds serious, like, you know.
Because it's real for him. That's a real homie that died.
Oh no, don't do it. Yeah, Lonnie.
I mean, and see, like that's like kind of where like it got muddy for me, because I'm just like, you can't tell anybody how to grieve, but I'm just like, his own family doing it public like how you doing it. Like, he
had a different connection with him than they did.
Hey, yeah, like I tried to give him grace on it, but like that shit with his son, I'm just like, your fucking son ain't say that shit.
The track record speaks for itself, bro. He does something like twice a year all the time. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Nah, he does do something like
over the top.
But anyways,
but I will say, I don't know, I do want to say one more thing though.
Go ahead.
That whole Eminem diss last year, I didn't like how people went about that, because it seemed like Eminem sometimes is the only person that's like above it this. It's like, yeah, Eminem ain't gotta respond. No, he's a rapper, is he not? Like, I didn't like how people did that shit. Like, he's a rapper, he made a diss to him.
You know what it is though? It's because the Game be doing shit for attention. So when you diss Eminem out of nowhere, it doesn't even seem like sincere or like a point to it. So I think that's why people took that stance, because people were like, they want to shit on Eminem, you know? Like, I want to make fun of Eminem too. But at that point, I was more on Eminem's side, because like, why is he doing this now? You know? So that's like the funny part, because you have enough times where you heard Game say Eminem is the best rapper. He's the best rapper of all time. I would never battle this guy.
Maybe
and now he feels
like he's better than him now. Now he feels like I'm at that level.
If he didn't have the track record of trying to get attention all the time, then if he did the diss, like, oh shit, he said something, you know? And this is pretty good.
The thing is, go ahead, John.
This this ain't the first time he dissed Eminem either, because there's a remix to the My Life song where he dissed Eminem too. And Eminem never responded. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, I didn't like what people was doing that, because I'm just like, why does Eminem get to like cherry pick his beefs and who he gets to respond to?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that shit was kind of corny. I was just like, nah, this is a diss. He responded to MGK. He'll randomly diss pop stars, or like he'll diss.
But there's that narrative though that he only disses like people who like can rap and shit like that for the most part. So
do you remember when Jadakiss called this nigga out and told him, he said, "Yo, I'll put $1 million of my own money up on the line." Like this is like 2019, 2020, 2021, around that time. It was like during the pandemic time when he was talking about this shit, Jada. I remember that shit, my nigga.
Yeah, they're asking him different people. He's like, yo, if I'm battling Eminem, it's gonna be at least like $1 million and up.
Yeah, and like why Eminem into that battle, huh?
Because he likes Jadakiss, bro. He's not gonna battle Jadakiss.
So
but Jadakiss was
nigga,
talking in theory. If he's battles certain people, what he wants money wise for that. That was the whole point of the thing. It wasn't like he was saying I want to battle Eminem, but he was saying if I battle Eminem or someone at that stage, like I want $1 million and up.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, but look at it like this though. Like let's just say I fuck with y'all. So like let's just say we was all boxers. We at the gym. And I'm just like, yeah, like Dan, Chris, they my homies, but if they want to hop in here and go for 30 seconds or a couple rounds, like hell yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, shit. For sure. Yeah. There's too much at stake though when you're at that level, bro. Which I'm not using an excuse. I'm just saying that's
it definitely, you know? You definitely are right about that, because if Eminem was to like hypothetically lose a battle against Jadakiss, my nigga, that would destroy Eminem's whole entire he's the best, greatest rapper of all time. Like even argument, like
so I feel like it would in hip hop, but it ain't gonna hurt his fans.
Like, no, it ain't gonna, because his fans won't even acknowledge it. They're swearing that he won it, just like he lost the battle against MGK, but that's a different story.
He did, and I down that hill for real, because nigga, first of all, it was a bit off to me, but MGK's this was better. It was better than me, and then it's like too. I agree. I was kind of on MGK side more, because it's just like, nigga, you took 6 years. You took 6 years to come at me about some shit I said when I was like 21, 22 years old. Granted, it was foul, and Eminem's daughter was underage when he said that shit, but it's just like...
But she was only like 18, 17. She's not that much younger than him.
I mean, yeah, she's not that much younger than MGK, but it's just like, still, that was like my whole thing. It was just like, if anything, Eminem's cloud chasing at that time, because you waited this long to do this shit on a surprise album. You wanted to get some sales out of this. You needed some controversy around it. That's why you put my name in. That's how it came off to me.
That's fair. Yeah. But yeah, you talk about someone's daughter, bro. Like that's what I don't ever like talking about any rappers or like, you know, people's daughters.
With children.
Like, yo, she's hot. Look at her, she's hot. Like that's someone's daughter, bro. Relax. When it's just someone you know firsthand,
nigga, everybody's daughter is somebody's daughter. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, but when
they're young, I get what they're saying.
If I see Run DMC and then Angela Simmons is like 20 and hot now, like I'm not looking at Angela Simmons. I'm not gonna make a comment on it. I'm saying, you know, you can think what you think, but like 20, to make a comment on it, like that's so crazy to me. No, by now, but I'm saying when she was coming up of age.
Oh, okay.
She was going out there, and then people were like talking about, oh, she's hot. Haley turned to a certain age. Oh, look, she's hot. And it's like, bro, you've been listening to Eminem for 10 years. Why are you talking about his daughter, bro? To me, it's a little weird.
They asked him a question though. That's what it was.
Yeah. You could say decline, no comments.
Yeah. All I said was she's hot. That's crazy.
I'm not talking like that.
I think it had like more of an impact because MGK and Eminem are both in the industry, the music industry. And you can kind of look at that as like your co-worker saying like, oh, yeah, hey, bro, his daughter's cute. Like, if you work with her, even if you're not cool like that, like, if you heard like your co-worker say that your daughter's cute, you're going to be like, what you saying? Like, what?
Yeah, nah, so, that's a fact.
Yeah.
What you mean she cute, nigga? What you talking about, homie?
Yeah,
like,
what you mean?
You heard me when I said that was my daughter, right? Like, so what you saying? Like,
right. And I think that's why he got that mad about it, because it's just like, dude, we basically co-workers in this damn industry. Like, what you be?
Well, especially when the daughter is not in the industry or doing anything. Like, Angela Simmons is not really a rapper or singer. No. Haley doesn't do anything in the industry. So, like, when they talk about how, oh, look, she's hot, it's like, bro, leave the woman alone, bro. Like,
And
Yeah.
just like a quick branch off real quick, that's why Diggy Simmons dissed J. Cole, because J. Cole was rapping about smashing his sister back in the day, and he just kind of like, nigga,
That's
we both rappers.
crazy.
Like, what the fuck you mean? Like,
Yeah.
where's my sister?
Wait, he
But,
slapped
yeah.
who slapped whose sister?
Nah, so it was Diggy Simmons made a diss track to J. Cole because J. Cole used to date, I think it was Angela Simmons when they was in college.
Oh, what?
J. Cole was either rapping about it or talking about it, and Diggy Simmons dissed him on it. He
That's
made a
funny.
diss track to him
Diddy
about
Simmons,
that.
right?
Yeah, Diggy Simmons, the one
Did
that was
he?
actually rapping. Yeah.
Yeah, let me find out Diggy gave Cole some bars.
Hey, go listen to it, bro. I'm surprised like niggas ain't really hear that shit, but I heard that shit back in the day.
Yeah,
That's
you look
funny.
like a Diggy Simmons fan, nigga. You like Diggy,
Shut
that's
up.
my nigga.
I ain't gonna hold you. That copy paste song he had back in the day was hard. Say what you
Nah,
want to
that
say.
shit
That
was
shit was
hard.
fire.
That was the single,
That shit
right?
was
Yeah,
fire.
that shit was
Yeah, that
hard.
was the single. That shit was
I
fire.
ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. He
Yeah,
had
I had
one.
that shit on my iPod. Yeah,
Everybody
I had that
get
on my
one. That's
iPod.
why they made it in this
Yeah.
industry. And not sometimes not even they ones hit like the way they did, but that one was a one.
Yeah.
That was a one.
That one was that shit was
I
That's
dope.
funny.
I
I
can't
can't
front.
speak to the rest of that shit, but like yeah, that shit was hard.
Nah, facts, yo, my nigga. I feel you. But yo, man, so you got any concerts or any plans coming up for the rest of this year though?
Me personally, probably not. I'm just be working, man. I'm in college and shit still, so
Mm.
if I can get out there and get to something, I definitely will. I don't even know who's all be coming here, like where I'm at. I know Jack Harlow, he's from there. He's doing like a whole Kentucky tour thing. Like he going to different cities, but
Mm.
Jack Harlow, I fuck with him, but I'm not going an hour and a half out of my way to go see Jack Harlow. I'm just not doing it. But yeah, so not right now. That's something come up that's like close by.
Yeah. Nah, the reason why I ask is because Lauren Hill, she's announced she's getting ready to go on tour for the 25th anniversary of the Miseducation of Lauren Hill. She announced that it was a Lauren Hill tour, but it was actually a Fuji tour. And TMZ and the boys, they ended up catching up with your boy Prize, and they asked him about it. They say, "Yo, what's up, my nigga?" Like, so, yo, we hear y'all going back on tour. He's like, "Word, that ass? Who told you this?" Like, they was like, "Yo, the homie Lauren." He's like, "Word." Like that. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but
Isn't he like a Chinese communist spy or some shit?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that
like,
nigga, yeah.
would you tell him? Like,
It's something like, yo, what's up with this nigga? Like, yo, you going on
That
tour?
was crazy, bro.
Yeah, you gonna lock? Hey, nigga,
like,
I don't know if I want to go to this concert
yeah.
now. He might try to get me locked up, nigga. Like, what you got, Chris? Huh? Come on, Chief.
Yeah, I
What
was
you
about
got?
to say, like, put yourself in their shoes. Would you even want to be associated with him, bro? Like, not
Yeah.
only, and it's like you're not just working with like no regular ops, bro. You working with like an op
The
to the fucking
feds,
nation, like
the
yeah,
government,
This
and then the whole fucking nation.
nigga, they got
Yeah.
the whole world in their hands, damn near.
yeah. It's like you fucking with like an op on a whole other level. Like, why the
Which
fuck
is
would we want you
crazy.
anywhere near? Yeah,
Cause
that
what's
Chris,
shit
can
the
is
you
highest
imagine?
out of all of them, right? FBI would be the highest, like from the the DEA, whatever the case may be, like all the different branches of the military. I mean, like law enforcement.
FBI is the most corrupt, I think. But I mean, it depends what you're talking about,
But
because
they're
FBI
like
is
the highest
federal.
one. Like they
Yeah,
can
it's
go anywhere,
international.
pretty much, right?
But bro, can
so
you imagine the Chinese government fucking meeting up with you and be like, "Hey, you want to work with us because we got this on you. We want this information that you could extract for us. You have no
it's like what
choice."
it's like what do
That's
they have
crazy.
on it? Like what do they have on it? That'd be like my first thing.
They
What do
gotta
they
have
have on it?
something.
He
Yeah,
got a body or
that's
something, my
Yeah.
nigga. It's got to be a body or some ill drugs or something like that. But
yeah.
Well, at
It's
that
like out
time
of
when you're
all
big, you use anything to damn someone. Like you
yeah,
could, but easily fall for it. But that's crazy.
but it's like out of all niggas, they came to you specifically. And it's like,
nah.
we got XYZ on you. And if you don't do this, we gonna pay you. But if you don't do this shit, nigga, it's getting out here. What it is what it's gonna be. So it's like
What
what do they
you
have?
doing in that situation?
Shit, depending on what it is, I'm just like, nigga, put it out there. Like,
All right, so if
depending
it's a
on what it
body
is.
though, you're gonna have to get some time.
You
Doing
fucking
that?
stupid. Yeah. Jordan catching the body is hilarious.
Yo, don't hurt nobody, son. Don't use the
Shit.
I
blicky.
believe in Jordan. He didn't do this. I knew the man.
Hey man, I don't know. I don't know. So, I mean,
I
what's the
think there's
statute of
probably some
limitations
tax
on that?
bullshit or whatever, you know. But like, I don't know,
I don't know. It's like if it's
bro.
like
But the
if you
Chinese government
murder,
coming up to you is just nasty, bro.
My nigga,
yeah, but
like,
like how'd
nah,
they find you?
Like, imagine the Russians coming up to you also.
uh,
Vladimir
um,
Putin has this on you. If you don't work with us, we will end your career.
nah, that's
That shit's
crazy. I'm not doing none of
You,
that, my nigga.
Jordan gonna be in Russia with Roy Jones Jr.
I would go to
Texas.
other countries though. No, I don't know, my nigga. I would be a spy though. I wouldn't
Yo,
mind.
Chris would be like, "Word, I could get some Chinese pussy. Word."
Yo, you
Nah,
crazy, nigga. Like,
hey, man.
niggas, I get to travel around the
CPE
world.
podcast, the Chinese communists. Da-da-da.
I'm gonna have a Chinese guest on that bitch going, oh, so let's stop playing. Yo, I was about to make and mimic their language, but I ain't want to be disrespectful. But yeah,
Oh
they
no,
shit
you
going
can't,
up.
you can't do Asian,
Yeah, yeah,
well,
yeah.
Chinese, Japanese. Nah,
Yeah,
it
I know,
sounds
I know,
terrible. You
I
can still
know.
make fun of like Russian, European accents. Nobody cares. But if you do Asians, definitely racist.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
for
I mean, I
sure.
don't know,
Yeah.
like what? So what's like a murder charge? I know it's different. We in different states, but like that's what at least like a mandatory 20, right? So what they saying like, nigga, either you work with us or we about to give you 20 years.
Well, it depends, because because how long he been working for them, we don't even know. If that was
Yeah,
young in your life, my nigga, like, or
It
you
had to be
just
mid
not coming.
90s.
Yeah, so,
So
and
that's
if
at
you
least
just
20,
not
30
coming
years.
up, my nigga, it's just now getting that money and everything, my nigga, like you really getting a chance to enjoy your life. I don't know if I'd be like, yeah, give me that 20 right now. You know what I'm saying? I tell them niggas, give me that 20, like after I already live my life, my kids is good and everything right now. You feel me? Like I'm already damn ready to die. Like I ain't telling no more, nigga. I'm not telling them nothing. Like
You can't
you
do
can
that.
lock me up now, nigga. I'm dead anyway.
That's
yeah,
nasty work right there, man. Jordan, don't let them know your secrets. That's what I just learned.
yeah.
I'll be telling
Nasty
my
word.
cause like I said, it all depends on what it is. Cause honestly, that only thing
Yeah.
that I feel like I would have on me like that, it would be like a body, like you know what I'm saying. But allegedly, that I mean, not
Yeah,
even
but
allegedly. I don't
I
have
don't
no
think it's a
body. I'm just
body
saying
because
allegedly.
the Chinese government, they used him as an asset to whatever he could do because he works internationally, probably. That was
Yeah,
probably the thing. And maybe he knows certain people from, he's Asian, right?
yeah,
Pros. Yeah, so it's probably some Haiti thing too, so it's not just an American thing.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's a body though. I don't think it's a body.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm having a hard time trying to like decide what I do because I'm just like I don't even got anything.
Like what?
People can't know
Yeah,
about.
maybe your porn history is like the one thing you want to like. Yeah, oh, you
Uh,
expose that? No, give me 20.
Yeah.
But like besides that,
I mean,
like
but even like some shit like that, but like, let's just say like in a funny ass like scenario, they was just like, hey nigga, we gonna expose your porn search history. I just be like, you gonna king shame me, nigga? Like that's not. It's
I like what I like,
2023, bro.
baby. Yeah,
Yeah, it's 2023. Everybody
yeah,
like
I like big
somewhere.
bitches. Leave me alone.
Hey, yeah, what? You gonna expose that I like BBW porn? Like,
Yeah, I like what I like. Bring me more of the bitches.
yeah, yeah.
Y'all want to see my search history, nigga?
Ah,
That shit
this
crazy.
guy's nasty. This guy's nasty for sure.
Yeah, I know. I believe it. I see.
The older you get, the nastier you get, bro. Trust
Yeah,
me.
that's
That's what
all.
they
You know what I'm
say.
saying?
Just slow it
Especially
down now. That way you don't get
your
that bad
30s, my
later
nigga.
on.
Your 30s, you about to get. Oh yeah, yo. You saying the funny thing is, you and the other guy, Jordan, my co-host. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He is around the same age as you, so that's funny. Y'all
yeah.
both named Jordan too. Like, fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Both
This guy was like,
young
"Yo,
ass
your boy
niggas.
Jordan coming on tonight." I'm like, "Jordan, that's your boy." I'm like, "Nah, Jordan Bradshaw. Yeah, oh yeah."
Yeah. No, like when I was watching a couple of the episodes, like in between times, like of me trying to like get on here, I was like, oh, okay, they already got the Jordan. I'm like, cool, I'm just the other Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, like that whole shit, man, that whole undercover shit, like it would it would have to be like some crazy shit. Or for real, they probably didn't
Mhm.
even have anything on them. They was just probably like, nigga, we know where everybody in your
It's probably
family
money. It
is
was
at
just
all
like, "Yo,
times.
do this for us. We'll give you money and like
Yeah.
whatever luxury type of thing you like."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think he did anything like that. Because
Most
also
people got
he's
involved.
American, so he could get American help to
Mm-hmm.
fight off the Chinese. So it's probably definitely money type shit. Like, no, you want money here? They'll pay
Mm-hmm.
you.
What's the conversion rate on that training? What if they like, bro, we'll give you like 1 billion Chinese,
Yeah.
like 500,000 like US. That'd be some crazy shit.
Mm.
And now he's just locked into this because he didn't already took the money, even though it was like practically nothing in our money. So
That's crazy.
Listen, it is what it is, right? So
Hey, make your Betty laying it.
either way though, guys, go ahead and go see the Fugees when they go on tour. I'm definitely getting my ticket November 2nd. She gonna be out here. It's gonna be on it popping. Can't wait for that shit. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have people that's gonna be opening up for her. So I already know like it's gonna be one of them lit ones. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let's see. Other than that, though, we could talk. Now, I seen some shit about some list about some celebrity stealers and shit like that, but we could skip that shit though. I was reading through it. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck about celebrity stealing. They regular people. Everybody do regular shit, nigga.
like when I seen that when you sent me what like the talking points when we was talking, I was like celebrity stealing. I was like, I could only think of 2 right off the top, and that was O.J. Simpson
Winona Ryder.
and Winona Ryder. And I don't even, what's crazy? I don't even know the specifics behind the Winona Ryder shit. Like, I just
jewelry. She just
like
stole
that,
jewelry, bro.
Yeah, like I just remember hearing like that joke. Like I was too young when all that shit happened. I ain't know about that, but I remember people like referencing it in like old movies and like stand up and shit. I was like, that's all I could think about. It's like,
Yeah, I was reading the list, right? And Amy Schumer, my nigga, her shit, she stole over like $100,000 worth of shit, my nigga. She said during her college days.
That's not the worst thing. She stole jokes.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yo,
Damn, maybe
from
it's millions
Patrice
of dollars
O'Neal is
now,
the
nigga.
nastiest work you could do.
My nigga, maybe it's millions of dollars then because her millions of dollars tours that she got, my nigga, they was somebody else. So she ain't still $1,000 worth. She stole millions of dollars worth of material, nigga. That's crazy.
And it's like I don't like to hop on like hate blackness because like when it came out that like people weren't really feeling her, I was just kind of like, what? Like I didn't really think she was that funny, but I was just like, all right, well let me see why people hate her. Bro, not only was she stealing jokes, but like she would try to insert herself into like situations that kind of didn't have shit to do with her, like that whole Chris Rock slap situation. She was trying to say like how it affected her and like gave her PTSD or some shit. I'm like, he was just there, nigga. He didn't get slapped. Like,
yo, she's like the industry plant for comedians because they still put her on award shows for no reason. Yeah. She's got roles in movies. No one cares about Amy Schumer, but somehow she's still like in the industry and people just keep pushing her.
Because she does exactly what they asked of her. She does exactly what they asked of her in Hollywood. So she's clean. White people. She's clean. So they're like, all right, this is what we need. You got it, boss. Like I imagine that's what how she talks to them.
Yeah.
Like, but
go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say like, yeah, I never really thought she was funny, but like once I realized like why people hate her, I was like, yeah, I feel like.
Nah, yeah, I feel you. I mean, because I don't completely hate her. I just think she's not funny.
Like, she's not funny. She's whack.
Yeah.
She's just. I remember seeing one of her specials, like I think maybe her second special, and I'm watching. I'm like, okay. Then after that, it was just like nothing but just mids still, and it's like, why is she still? Why are they still trying to make her? Why
she still has a job doing this? Like, what are we doing?
Crazy. Right? Which is, more power to her, but
yeah, for sure.
Get the bag for sure. Yeah.
We never telling you not to do that.
It's like I was watching her. I was listening to her Netflix special work one day, and I was just like, I'm gonna at least give it a chance. Like, might be some shit in here I think is funny. I didn't crack it.
Nope.
I might as well just been listening to somebody like talk.
The Air. You could have been listening to Air and just been in peace.
Yeah. Like none of that shit was funny. It was just something on to like keep my mind busy while I work. You know? Whatever.
Yeah. Yo, man, but yeah, there was other people too that was talked about on the stealing top 10 shit. But I don't really give a shit about that. And it's getting late. I said we're gonna try to start cutting some of the pods a little shorter than usual. We're not trying to do 3-4 hours anymore. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some bangers before we get up out of here, man.
I want to shout out YouTube.
Yeah, go ahead.
for demonetizing Fresh and Fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not I'm not one of these people who think the whole red pill pace is just toxic, stupid people, which most of it is, like anything else. But if there is just one thing that gives the red pill space just the worst name of all, it's just definitely Fresh and Fit, and then Andrew Tate. So Fresh and Fit and then they're crying about it, which is just hilarious. Shout out to Abba and Preach and everybody else that they tried to like knock with like copyright bullshit, which made no sense. So it's fucking hilarious, bro. And listen, YouTube didn't want to do this, but they just keep ODing. They were doing the racist shit with the monkey shit when they were making fun of Abba and Preach. So like they did it to themselves. For them, and the thing is that bothers me is that like Myron is always like, we're trying to educate people, we're trying to help men. You just bash women who are like the lowest totem pole women that you get on the show. You don't ever get women that like are smart, concrete, and know what they're talking about. You just get random hoes from random streets in Miami. You bring them up, and then you try to like teach them stuff that is not for them. That's the part that's like the funny shit about the show. It's entertaining to a degree if you like shit like that. Because if you watch just one clip of them, you've watched like all their episodes. And it's just fucking hilarious, bro. It's just YouTube. They were making mad money off of it, so they didn't want to do it, but they got so bad at what they were doing, like as far as being over the top with stupid shit, that they just had to demonetize them. So
It's like I never really watched that shit. No one is, but like I did see like a little clip where like the short one. I'm guessing that's Fresh because I don't know their name.
yeah, Fresh is the one who barely can talk, and then Myron is Fade is the one who talks all the time.
He was
who used to be a Fed.
He was talking about having sleeping with 3 girls in one day, and like just listen to him talk, bro. I'm just like, lying. Like you ever just look at somebody just like, bro, fucking lying. That shit didn't happen.
Yeah, so that dude Fresh, he claims he slept with 1,000 women so far. That is the big. Anyone who believes that Fresh slept with 1,000 women, I have a mansion to sell you, bro. He also said like he met up with an NBA player and had threesome at his mansion the next day, with like a bunch of girls or whatever. And it's like you can't even lie straight, bro. Like you're not that dude, bro. You're not. Like, just stop.
Or it's like if he slept with 1,000 women, he was definitely paying for it. He paid for it.
No, that's just fucking comedy, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I never really like got into that shit. Like,
I don't fuck with Fresh and Fit either.
Nah, no one really fuck with them. If you're a fucking regular person who like, you can find the shit funny to a degree, but like it gets old real quick.
Yeah.
Same points, said every fucking episode, every fucking thing. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's repetitive.
You just be there like, people watch this. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they come to us, nigga. So keep coming to C.P.E. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with us.
No. We don't want no people who are fans of Fresh and Fit to come here unless you were watching them because you thought they were stupid.
So that's why you watched them?
No, you should watch some clips. You have to watch stupid shit to understand why people are watching the stupid shit. And then, it's just all like YouTube discourse, Because then also they were copywriting a lot of people that were covering their shit to make fun of them or dissect what they're saying. From Abba and Preach to what's the lawyer name? That lawyer dude is like he's really good too. And I forgot who else. Like they were just copywriting mad people, and it's like the merits of your copyright doesn't even make sense on the YouTube terms. So you're just, throwing stupid shit over there. And the lawyer's super stupid for like even trying to do that, Mm-hmm. So that whole YouTube drama is the best, bro. YouTube drama is the best. I love that shit, bro. Fucking rabbit hole, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. Shit that I don't even want to try to go down. Facts, though. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to some bangers, man. How I get down off the master album, my nigga. Ooh, what you thought of that, Jordan?
I gotta get more into his solo discography.
Yeah, it's not like pristine, but the songs are amazing,
Yeah.
He always goes to lyrically for sure. Exactly. You gotta listen to the New York remix by DJ Premier. There's the regular versions on the album, but the remix, that beat is fucking retarded, bro. Excuse the language. Yeah.
You gonna have to bleep that, brother. Nah, you good.
Solo.
But yeah, man, yo. So yo, thank you once again, man, for joining us, man. Yo, why don't you let the people know where they can find you at? Yeah, your anything you want to
handles.
drop, your handles, all that. Yeah, I'm high. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Shout outs.
It's Jordan. You feel me? Jordan XP, Jordan P1X on Instagram and Twitter. That's my producer name, Player One. That's what I go under. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all having me. I'm glad we finally make this happen. I know it's been, voice for a little bit. It's glad to be here. Hopefully I can come back.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah,
for sure.
Hell yeah,
We'll
dog.
see like your favorite artist and Discogs. Maybe we'll do like an episode on that type of shit, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down.
Yeah.
Whatever the topics are. Especially if it's music. I love music. I can talk about stuff there.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yo, and man, we be getting into music, man. So we definitely gonna chop it up, bro. So with that being said, Dan, you're gonna have to close this out differently, man. I don't know if you could do the Toodaloo. You could do the Toodaloo. Come on. What are you doing?
Do motherfucker.
All right. Yeah. All right, peace.